This is Jeremiah Gallegos, ring announcer for Golden Boy Promotions, and you're watching Stay Ready Boxing on YouTube. Stay tuned.
Man, follow my boy Stay Ready Boxing. He's the best. Let's go, champ.
I'ma come down, sip the deuce. Let me three-wheel polio on hot juice. Sitting sideways, boys in the days. On a Sunday night, I might bring me some maize. Baby OJ's, both they going crazy. Some say I'm lazy, wanna have my baby. Ain't gon' get me locked down, I can't get locked. Hold my Glock, I'ma come down. Hustling rocks on my block, cause they gon' pay. Wanna make my fitty. Keep the beat steady, drop your drop on the belly. Make your trunk wave, keep your corner paid. Make that trunk wave from the cradle to the grave. Me and screw you, what you wanna do?
Man, yo. What up, world? What up, fight fam? It's your boy Mac with StayReadyBoxingTV coming at you with some news you can use and another boxing conversations. I got my brother Money Brown TV in the building with me. What's going down, Money?
Chilling, fam. I'm over here, ain't doing nothing too much. Got ready to destiny with some
Golden
time.
Boy Promotions, and you're watching Stay Ready Boxing on YouTube. Stay tuned.
Man, follow my boy Stay Ready Boxing. He's the best. Let's go, champ.
The goddamn YouTube my Chrome just started playing shit. I was pulling it up so I could see the chat. That motherfucker just started playing shit. I'm like, oh, hold on. How the hell you start playing?
Look like they played your intro.
Yeah, for real. I'm gonna have to close the whole thing out and bring it back up.
Yeah, let's do it.
But shit, let me see what I got. I know it's people in the chat already. Let me see what we got in the chat. What's going down? Kevin Stenhouse, Sheldon Holmes, Rob Stewart Lee, King Louis, Land 216, Drew Titan, Man Event, Mark, KO. What's going down, players? What's going down, man? I don't know what the hell going on today. Shit. Okay, we back in this thing. I don't know what the fuck is happening. We back in it. Remember what's going down on your end, bro? Shit, it's been a cool minute since we cooked.
Wrong with Gabriel fight,
Oh, man.
and that's
Taking
probably
it
what he
easy,
was
bro.
doing. He's probably
Ain't nothing
had
too much.
that
Can't
Heather
complain about
Locklear
nothing.
sitting at
About
his
to get
house
ready to
on a
start the school
motherfucking
back
plate and
up.
was sniffing that bitch.
Really?
You know what I'm
What
saying?
you
That
watching
Jennifer
over there?
Love Hewitt. That's probably what was
Nah,
happening.
that's my little brother playing
Right?
this mad NFL shit.
Oh, okay.
I just had to turn that shit down. You can still hear it. Is it still loud?
No, that was on my end. It was some
Okay.
Three Kings. I was listening to the man, this Chrome is really tripping today. No bullshit. I don't know what the hell going on with Chrome. But shit, Alan Johnson in the building. What's up with it? Alan? Main Event Mark said, Money Brown, you got a crazy echo going on. I know what
Oh,
it
this
is. That's mine. That's on my end. Hold on. Let me hold on. I'm trying to get all the audio together, man. My bad, Main Event Mark. It's gone. We getting it in. All right, you good, champ?
yeah.
Yeah. He still echoing, y'all. If he's still echoing, let me know. And let me know if y'all can hear him. But yeah, man. Did you watch any of that fights this weekend? Only thing I watched was the UFC.
Oh yeah, I watched them. I was streaming them motherfuckers actually on ESPN.
I didn't even.
The Varte fight,
Yeah.
and which he got him out of there. And then shit, Jesse Magdaleno, I saw that deal. Then I watched the other fights on ESPN Plus too, a few of those fights.
Yeah, I didn't see none of them fights, honestly.
But they was straight too, bro. It was straight night fights on ESPN. Especially Jesse Magdaleno, them they was banging it out. And then, but they had to stop it though, cause dude was headbutting the shit out of Jesse Magdaleno. And
Damn. See, I ain't get to watch none of that. I was watching the UFC card, to be honest with you, because I wanted to see Nate Diaz back.
Yeah, I gotta get like I like UFC, but I ain't like when it's boxing. I pick boxing over that shit. I gotta get back into it though. Like,
I
but
do
I
too.
rock with it though.
It's certain people. It's certain people when they fight. I do want to see them. Like
Right.
Nate Diaz is one of them fighters. Like I like that cat. Tyrone Woodley. I like him.
Yeah, Tyron Woodley from the city. I met that nigga. I met his ass up at a boxing event and shit. Man, him was chopping it up. When the first time he fought for a title, it won UFC. It was the other one he was in and shit where he lost that deal.
Oh, the one he lost to the Houston cat.
Yeah, where he's man, what's that shit? You know what I'm talking about, dog. I can't even get the name of it. It
Yeah.
went UFC before he went to UFC, though. Yeah, man, him chopped up for a minute. I actually got a picture with his ass. Him, DeMarco Four, talking to DeMarco Four ass. That's when I was on ESPN and shit. I was at this At little a boxing boxing event event and and shit. shit. Man, Man, I him was was chopping it ESPN up. front row. When the first,
What happened?
I was, nah, I said I was on the ESPN front row. You thought I was the commentator in that motherfucker.
Yeah, man. I wanna. I ain't never been to a UFC fight, but it's a boxing gym that I deal with. CDM Boxing Gym out here in Houston. He put on a lot of MMA fights. I said I was gonna go check a live one out one day.
Oh yeah, I know them always be jumping. I know the action hella crazy.
Yeah, man. I know sitting at them boxing matches. Me and Legendary was right there ringside. He getting blood knocked on him and shit. So I can only imagine being at a MMA fight.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, them MMA joints is crazy, man.
What's going down, Rough House? I didn't even know you in the building. It didn't even give me make the noise.
Full of that ninja.
Going down, Raphael.
Chilling, bro. What's up with you, man? Hey, y'all was talking about them about the MMA fights, man. A few years back, when I was stationed at Fort Campbell, man, the UFC came up for Veterans Day and they did one of the UFC fight nights, on Campbell. Bruh, that shit was wild.
I can only imagine. Shit, that's some shit
And
I
man,
want to be involved in. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just want to go. It's on.
yeah,
I'm not a major UFC fan. What's up with the Brown on boxing? I see you, and he Wilson. I'm not a big UFC fan, but I like UFC. I used to watch it back in the day when Horace Gracie and Ken Shamrock, all them boys,
Right, bro.
Tank Abbott. That's when I thought UFC was the shit. Then it went downhill after them boys left. It started picking back up when Tito Ortiz and them cats was
yeah,
in it, but when they retired, it's like it's not fighters that's keeping my attention span to make me just want to stay watching that sport long enough like boxing do. I love boxing.
Yeah.
That's what I grew up loving.
yeah,
That's
yeah. And
that,
I agree with what you said, bruh. It's one of those things. If you're not a diehard MMA fan, uh, seeing it in person is way different than watching it on TV, bro. Because the energy and the atmosphere, the environment, bro, it's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's different. You know what I'm saying? And you just sitting up in your living room by yourself, man. And a lot of times you kind of feed off the rest of the crowd. You know what I'm saying? When the rest of the crowd is hype, man, it kind of gets you hype. You're like, oh man, these niggas in here banging, get it. You know what I'm saying?
for real.
hell
Was
yeah. I used to be like that with the UFC though. I used to be kind of a little big ass fan of them. They had the um the little shit where Diego Chavez and Josh Chexnick, whatever the hell his name is. I just been to that shit heavy though. This is when he started making motherfuckers start paying for every damn goddamn fight. You start putting that shit on fucking pay per view almost every goddamn fight. I'm like, damn, he taking you know what I mean?
Yeah, because
Shit.
you had to pay for no name fighters.
Exactly, bro.
Bonton South D Town, I see you in the building. Yeah, that's why it's kind of hard. Like we watched that fight this weekend. I ain't gonna lie to you, I streamed the shit out of it on that iVision. But that was Nate Diaz took the show. DC done.
Yeah, then you I mean damn.
Cormier was
Damn is that
yeah
name?
yeah Cormier. He was winning
Cormier, yeah.
he was winning the fight, but the problem with that he wasn't respecting his fighter with his guard down the whole time, doing wild shit. And I'm like, we looking at it like, damn, he really don't respect dude punches and shit.
Uh-huh.
Finger wrestling and hand wrestling, and then throwing that little quick ass jab. Pow! Then your ass got beat up.
Yeah, Merritt took that belt back from his ass.
Yeah, I don't. I think he's gonna try to come back though. It'd be better if he retired, but I think he's gonna try to come back.
Oh yeah, the money right there. He gonna try to come back for that third one. No shit, 1-1. You
Yeah,
know Dana White. He always loved throwing it. He don't give a fuck. He gonna make the best fights happen. That's one thing I give his ass credit for. He make the best fights happen. But 1-1, that third one, I think he can come back and make that bitch another headliner
yeah. I wanna. They're gonna have to increase the pay for him though.
for
Like,
Cormier.
yeah. Cormier only made 750,000 this fight.
Hey man, that's for
Shit.
MMA period, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of times we trip, cats get the pocket watching and they talk about, what I'm saying, this
Uh huh.
boxer only made this much, that boxer only made, man, compared to boxing, man, MMA making crumbs, bro.
Crumbs, bro, and that's how I be though, Mac. Like when they be getting paid that shit like that, bro. They don't be getting paid shit for. You go look at them people. I be like, y'all get paid, motherfucker, 15,000 or 10,000, get punched on in y'all goddamn face. Like, don't be making shit, bro. That's what be having. They be having all them fights of the night, and you know what I'm saying. That shit to get an extra bonus and shit. But I be like, man,
To get
that's like
kicked.
Conor McGregor. Yeah, Conor McGregor and fucking Ronda Rousey. They transcended the shit by them pay-per-view numbers. But other than that, man, they be robbing the shit out of them fighters, man.
Yeah, and real talk, man, when Conor McGregor is at his height, man, that dude was only making like a mil, what I'm saying, for the big fights. And I say only a meal, like I got a meal, but you know
Nah, I
what I'm
know what you're
saying.
saying. I know what you're
In
saying.
comparison to what Deontay Wilder making a fight or Canelo Alvarez making per fight, that ain't nothing.
You
Yeah,
ain't
Conor got
bullshit.
smart on their ass.
Hell, it's they make it with flyweights and bantam weights make.
Yeah, hey, Dana White pimping over there, bro.
Yeah, they be making what like let's just say a motherfucker first time champion making shit like that, like or champion contender or something. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker be getting six figures. They just be man,
Hell,
them motherfuckers.
Nate Diaz only made 250,000,
Right, bro.
and he was the fight of the night to me.
I
Uh,
gotta go back. I gotta watch them deals.
Man, that Nate Diaz fight was real though.
Yeah,
That's the
I fuck
fight.
with Nate.
Yeah, and then Anthony Pettit. I like Anthony Pettit, but I didn't expect him to pull out the little fancy shit that he normally do.
They went the one in 5 rounds.
Yeah, they did.
I
Nate
gotta
didn't.
check
Nate
it.
didn't get a stop, but he got the decision.
Yeah, yeah. That boy smoking the weed at that weigh-in. I said, isn't it crazy as hell? Nate crazy. He say fuck Dana White. He don't respect his ass at all. That's why I fuck with him too. Cause he tell Dana White fuck him to his face, not behind his back.
Squad business. That's another reason why I like him my damn self.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
You know. But shit, we got a fight this weekend coming up. Anthony Yard, Kovalev, man. That's
Hey, hey, stay ready. Before you
yeah,
jump into that, man, let me I heard you ask the homie about the fight this weekend, man. This
yeah.
past weekend.
I didn't watch
Uh
it, so yeah. Let me know what happened in that fight, and was it a good fight?
yeah, it was a good fight, man. That boy Emmanuel Navarrete, the one that beat Dogbo twice. He
The
defended his
champion.
title, man. Yeah, against Francisco Davaca. I think that was his name, Davaca.
Okay.
Davaca came in there. He's scrappy. He was in the game. You know what I'm saying? Ready to bang. He got a few good shots in on him, man, but too many punches, bro. Man, when them dudes get in there with Navarrete, bro, it's like they fighting an octopus. That dude throw punches in bunches, and it was just he had like a 7-inch reach advantage and inch two height advantage on him. You know what I'm saying? And he couldn't miss him. He could Navarrete couldn't miss that boy, man. And he
What you think
wound
about
up
the
put.
stoppage, Roughhouse?
I think it was a good stoppage.
I thought he could have let it go on a little bit longer.
Yeah, I think it was a good stoppage, man, because and there were there were points in there where he was swinging wild, but then there was also points in there when Navarrete was stinging him, and then his hands would drop to his sides. You know what I'm saying? Like he couldn't pick his arms up no more, and I was like, oh yeah, man, he done.
Yeah, I seen that. Like it was just when he called him and shit. Like he was nailing his ass. Don't get me wrong, and you could tell Navarrete he was gonna put him out. That's the truth about it. Like, but I felt like you can tell like when the Vortex was throwing, he was getting a little wild himself. It was like in between. Could dude catch him with a punch and put his ass down? That's what I was looking for. Like, man, they going so crazy. Like anything can happen to this motherfucker. But I felt like
Real
even when
talk.
he had him on the ropes and shit, and he hurt him. He wasn't hurt to where it was like. And I know what you're saying, he was dropping his hands, but he ain't hit him to the point to where shit was like dropped to where he was defenseless. Like he was still throwing at the same time. So, but he didn't complain about the shit. So we know
Yeah,
it was a matter of time. But I felt like you got to sometimes you got to let these fighters go out on their shield, man. And I
yeah,
understand we got fighters getting killed and shit like that. But at the end of the day, it's still boxing. You know what I mean? It's like I was just looking at him like he still threw back like a little warrior. That's why I give him credit for. But I figure like maybe one or two more punches. Let's see if that punch drop his ass or the standing eight count. You know what I'm saying? He could like
yeah,
when he was looking at him, give him a standing eight count just for a chance to see. And then after that, then see what's going on. But I felt like he could have let it go on for, you know what I mean, for another minute to see if he really was gonna kill his ass, which it looked like it was leading up to that, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
can't
And
really
that's another
complain about it.
that's another thing, bro. You brought up, man. These referees and these sanctioning bodies is finna get like super cautious now because we had these fighters pass, here in the last month or so, few
I,
weeks or whatever, man.
I
So
want I
they
want to
really getting careful with it.
I want to add on to that because the problem with this is it's not a lot of people dying in boxing like it was, back in the day. And right now we're in an era to where everybody's being reactive instead of being proactive.
Proactive.
And because of social media, that kind of made it worse. And it's getting real bad because don't get it wrong. What happened to Dada Shev and that Colombian fighter? I don't wish that on anybody. But at the same time, those were Dada Shev is a warrior. That fight should have been stopped in the ninth round, but he kept
Yep.
fighting. Buddy McGirt tried to stop that fight in the 10th round. He was, if it wasn't for Buddy, he still would have went back out there. He didn't even want him to stop the fight.
Bro, he couldn't even walk. I don't even know. I
Right.
don't even know how he expected to go back out there.
Now the
Yeah,
problem with that,
Buddy had to beg his ass to stop.
yeah. So I'm saying a lot of this is not on the refs because the refs it's nothing they can see to make it stop. A lot of that should be on the corners. Y'all see your guy. Like key example. What fight was that
Facts.
I just watched a while ago? Somebody was getting beat up badly. And it wasn't that they was taking too much punishment; they was getting outclassed. And at some point, when are you gonna say, okay, well, my fighter is getting outclassed. Let me throw in the towel because he already lost his fight. It's nothing he can do. He's not gonna get the knockout because he's not able to get in there to touch the guy. So let me throw in the towel so I can maybe save his energy and show him what he did wrong and can fix him for the next fight.
Yeah,
Eventually some of that got to go back on the coaches. Because if I'm a coach and I see my dude getting beat up he ain't even got to be taking a lot of punishment. He can just be getting outpointed for 7 or 8, 9 rounds. Man, let me stop this fight. I'm not gonna sit here and let him just keep getting look embarrassing.
Right. And you see him and you know he ain't gonna be able to land that down one punch to knock him off. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then
yeah.
it was one fight, bro. I don't know if it was I think it was a minute ago. I think it was fucking that's the 10. The fucking what's the fuck up boy man? I would check on him. Victor Ortiz, I think, when they kept trying to like when he broke his jaw, and
Yeah,
and I think it was Garcia brother when he was training him that time. He kept trying to get up. They kept sitting his ass down like, no, don't do this, man. You can make it. Don't do. I'm like, what the fuck? Let that man go, man. The man want to call the fight off. Let him call it off. But like you say, Max, sometimes it do be on these trainers to say these damn fights. That's why I respect Buddy so much. And I know Buddy
Yeah.
fucked up in the head, but he got Kovalov right now. But it's a warrior sport, man. It's a warrior sport at the same time. You know
Yeah,
what
he
I'm saying?
he got Kovalev and another fighter. I like Buddy McGirt. Buddy McGirt was actually
yeah,
one of my
Oh
favorite
man.
fighters when I was coming up watching boxing.
Uh huh.
yeah,
When coming up in the '80s, Buddy McGirt was a beast and a champion, and I like
Hell
Buddy.
yeah.
But
yeah.
What fight I seen Buddy get his ass with before he fight?
I know who was that? It's on the tip of my tongue. Matter of
It wasn't
fact,
Chavez, was it?
nah.
Nah, I want
Uh,
Chavez.
Uh,
Damn. I'm like, damn, look at Buddy out here.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
trying to.
but
I'm trying to think. Who the hell was that? I know Buddy. Who was that? Who was that they made the movie Hurricane about? Cause him and Buddy fought too.
Oh, that's
Ruben Carter.
Carter, Ruben Carter.
Reuben Carter. Yeah.
But that wasn't the fight I was talking about.
Okay.
It was a notable name. I ain't saying Ruben Carter ain't notable, but damn, I was watching shit. I had watched the whole of damn fight. I said, look at Buddy McGirt on this bitch. Yeah, Buddy was a
Hey,
bad boy though.
hey, but I was gonna say, man, I agree with y'all 100%, man. That a lot of these should be stoppages are on the corner, man. But as fans, and I think as fighters teams too, we all get caught up in this puncher's chance. You know what I'm saying? They say every fighter got a puncher's chance, which is true. But sometimes that punch ain't coming. You
Yeah.
know,
That's true.
and and trainers, coaches, corners, whatever, man, they gotta be mindful to know they fighter and know, hey man, it ain't even worth it no more. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that is pride, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get looked down on, considered, soft or whatever, if you throw in the towel or if your corner throw in the towel or whatever, man. But at the same time, man, you might be saving that fighter's life or saving his livelihood. You know what I'm saying? Like Stay Ready said, you know what I'm saying, for the next go around.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Man,
man.
let me add this. Stay ready and rough. I think it was a fight. It was just bad, but it was Sweet Pea Pernell Whitaker.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
But he
but
lost this
but
sweet. He lost sweet tweet twice.
twice. Yeah, twice. It was a fight that just passed though, right? And I think Dominique Ingram was the fucking coach, and it was I think the kid he was a UK dude. This was recent too, and he was sitting there and shit, and I think he was the favorite. You know what I mean? And he got his ass whooped. Was that against my boy? Damn, I can't. I'm gonna get his name and come back. But like you say, with these trainers with this fucking pride shit, bro. The way Buddy McGirt, not Buddy McGirt, but damn,
Here,
fuck, what the fuck I
I'm
just
gonna
say?
give you an example. Not Brandon
Man,
Figueroa.
I got the perfect one for you, man.
Figueroa should have got stopped. That fight, that you should have.
Mikey Garcia should have got stopped, bro.
With the Earl fight, what's that 503? What up, nigga?
Yeah, what's up with the 503? I didn't even know you was in
503,
the
what it
building.
do?
Yeah, y'all was just steady talking. I mean, I was like, shit, bro must don't see me. But yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, it didn't make the noise when you came in. It normally make the
Yeah,
noise.
I ain't even see you pop in this bitch.
I didn't either, man. He full of that ninja.
Yeah, man. Nah, but y'all boys having some good conversation though, man. I was just sitting. That's how I know the conversation good, man. Because I was just really sitting back soaking it up, man. But I honestly
Hey, so
think like, go ahead, bro.
503. So when do you think they should have stopped that Mikey fight, that Mikey Earl fight?
Man, bro, now that I still haven't even watched the fight live on TV. For some
Uh,
reason, PBC
let
don't
me finish
haven't
this up.
released that. But I was seeing some little
Yes, they
highlights of it,
have.
man. I think,
They played it on Fox not too long ago.
Yeah, like I got that bitch, man. I think like after the ninth, bro, like after the ninth, the
yeah,
tenth
like the
came
ninth,
early
10th
after pop.
round, bro. They should have stopped that shit, bro.
Yeah, see that's the thing that they want, and it was Dominique Ingram, bro. The way he looked at his fighter, like he had shit on his face, bro. He stepped to the side, he looked at the motherfucker like, you bitch, like literally, bro. And I'm a fan, and I'm gonna send it to you, man. He looked at him like you bitch ass motherfucker. You just gave up. That's how he looked at him. I'm like, that's fucked up. But with the Mikey and Earl, and that's why I say people be so fucked up. They talking about Mikey and Earl, bro. They be like, oh, Earl didn't do that, man. Earl beat the fuck out of that boy, man. Now Mikey go say, yeah, I wasn't hurt. This that motherfucker, that's the same face. He prideful, you know what I'm saying? But man, like 503 said, man, after the ninth round when Earl got the nail in that boy and they knew like it was nothing coming back. And it's like you say, rough house, when you say the motherfucker ain't finna land that one punch. You know damn well Mikey Garcia ain't finna land that one punch, knock out Earl Spence, and they can get real ugly for his ass. That's why his pops wanted that shit stopped. His pops wanted to stop. But
Yep.
Robert went out there and just let his brother save face, like
Bro,
fuck it,
bro, Robert Garcia wanted to stop the fight, bro, in like the 8th round, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to quit. He was ready to get out of there.
Yeah, man, because he knew, man. Hey, bro, why sit up there and take that punishment? That could be some durability that'll roll over into the next fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or he might get his ass hit with that one shot that fuck his ass around. You never know if
Real
it comes.
talk.
Thank God it didn't come to his ass.
Think
But
about it, bro.
you know what I'm saying?
Mikey Garcia not even fighting nobody, bro. When is Mikey Garcia fighting?
See, I remember him and Danny Plus been in talks with a damn fight, but I don't know. I
Man,
don't know if that shit gonna happen. I know that probably fell through, but
I'm telling you, bro, he ain't gonna be the same
What
fighter, bro.
yeah.
from
Nah,
He
this?
that's why I went and see the thing. But look, this is the thing about Mikey, bro. I think he mentally tough on the simple fact of like he knew what the Earl Spence fight was. Now with other fights, but it could fuck him up mentally too if you try to go in there and try to stay like if you're not being real with yourself. Like I ain't got no fucking power at 147, and you stay your ass at 147 for too long, or trying to get the money. It could fuck you over in the long run, like you say, 503. Because I think like Danny Garcia can crack, bro. Danny can crack on your ass. Now, just because Earl didn't put your ass down, don't think Danny can't put you down, bro. It get
yeah.
bad for little Mikey.
Or Pacquiao too, bro. Pacquiao, because he said he.
Oh
That,
man,
Man,
I think that's the fight he want, bro.
yeah. I think Mikey at a stage where he cashing out now. He took that first loss, and
Yeah,
motherfuckers ain't holding on to that no more. It's like fuck it, get as much money as I can.
all them niggas trying to get a crack at Pac Man, bro. They
yep.
know, bro.
And let me add this 503. And I'm sorry to keep cutting you out, bro. And I said this in one of my videos, bro. I won't give a fuck who it is, bro. If Manny Pacquiao call you, you answer the call, right?
Right.
So when Tim Bradley talking that bullshit, any like whoever Manny call, bro, they gonna answer the call. Like motherfuckers want to say, "Oh, Earl chasing Pac." Motherfucker, if Pac wasn't pick up that phone and call Terrence Crawford and say, "Bob let's make it happen," man, Terrence Crawford ain't finna fight no motherfucker but Manny Pacquiao. Even if the Earl Spence fight there, the whatever fight there, bro, ain't nobody missing out on that paper with Manny Pacquiao,
You
bro. It ain't
Real
100%
talk.
right, and can't nobody
Real
tell me
talk.
no different
Right.
because that's a money fight. That's a money fight. That's a high dollar pay per view fight, and you guaranteed shit. Well, you know Manny gonna try to get the majority of the fight unless he's fighting somebody like a Earl Spence, and I
and
think
he
Manny.
might get the majority still though, bro. He the name.
I think he's fucking up not fighting Earl because let's say Earl. I'm just gonna give a scenario right now. If Earl go in and he beats Sean Porter drastically. Then back door and go beat Terrence Crawford drastically. He got 3 belts. Then he back door and fight a Danny Garcia or a Keith Thurman and beats them handily. Knock out Keith Thurman. Manny Pacquiao there. Does Manny Pacquiao still get the majority of the belt? I don't think so.
I think he do though, man. Like I think
I
Pacquiao is
I
like
understand
him
the
and
name.
Mayweather. Yeah, like for us, like him and Mayweather, bro. Them motherfuckers, like even without a belt, these motherfuckers go sell on pay per view.
Yeah.
That's the thing about
Real talk.
Pacquiao. Now I get what you're saying about being having 3 belts and shit like that. Even if Earl got 2 belts, that's still a nacho Manny Pacquiao. But on the simple fact of Manny Pacquiao, the 8 division world champion, this the shit that's selling, still in the game. Just be Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? Like he already is a pay per view attraction. You know what I'm saying? So that itself is gonna be the headline and shit. So that's how I go. But they still gonna make hell of a money. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like motherfuckers making double figures in the millions when it comes to Terrence Crawford. Man, that's why I keep telling people Keith Thurman has got like 10 million in that damn fight. People keep talking about, oh, he got man, that motherfucker got 10 million, bro. That motherfucker got 10 million.
Hey, bro, and another example, man. Think about if that Mayweather Pacquiao fight too was to come to fruition, bro. Man, you think Mayweather getting in there and gonna take the what I'm saying the mini B side money? Ah, man, he ain't got a belt to his name, ain't fought in I don't know how many years. But if he come back, you best believe he coming back for at least half, if
Hell
not
yeah.
more, just off
Hell
the
yeah.
strength of him being Money May.
So let me tell y'all something. I kind of peeped yesterday when I was on the no it was I peeped Friday when I was on my bookie.com. As soon as I logged into my bookie, it went straight to the boxing section. So instead of giving me the boxers that was fighting in the schedule, it straight up put Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather, and it had it broke down round for round. Like it already got the fight. Is you know what I'm saying? It's already got the fight booked and everything. Like this is on mybookie.com to where I gamble it. So I know
Shit.
people talking about the fight not happening, this and that. Man, let me tell y'all something. Every time Vegas has I've seen a fight on Vegas that they put on there before time. That fight always happen. The Andy Ruiz, Anthony Joshua was at Vegas before that fight was announced. That was on there before that fight was announced.
Yeah, that's how my little shit be doing that too. I be on sportsbetting.com shit. I got a little bookie on that bitch too.
I,
They be
sports
having certain
betting, that's
fights
a
on that
new one.
motherfucker. Yeah, they be having fights on that motherfucker too, leading up like right now all the way to 2020. So I think it's still come out speculation and shit. But what's possibly can happen as well too. So shit, with Floyd, you never know. They say he came back out and said the fight ain't gonna happen, but you never know with that motherfucker, man.
I don't
Like you
trust
never
Floyd.
know. Yeah, that's why I say I want Floyd to sit on back, let these young boys make some money. Like Earl say, man, you made enough money, shit. Let those young boys get some of that damn
Yeah,
paper.
if you gonna
Man,
come back, fight one of these young boys.
Yeah,
yeah, man.
that motherfucker come back, can't find nobody with pack yet.
I know it.
Real talk. Hey, you need to put that time and energy into promoting Tank.
Thanks, bro. And not just Tank. He got a little Darius Miller over there. He got a couple of nice
Yeah.
fighters over there,
Man,
man. Like
he,
you gotta like
he got
man, you
more.
Rolly,
gotta
don't forget Rolly, my nigga.
Yeah,
Rolly over there, up and
Rolly.
Rolly a
he
whore in his
still got
motherfucker.
He still got Maurice Lee over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maurice Lee still got even though he just lost to Beat, he got his
Kevin
ass
Newman.
scratched. Still got to Beat.
Yeah,
Kevin Newman, my guy. I'm having Kevin Newman on the show, bro. I fuck Kevin
How
Newman
the
fucking
fuck you
nigga
gonna
up.
forget about Newman, man? Ain't he
That,
from the town?
huh?
Ain't Newman from St. Louis?
Kevin Newman ain't from St. Louis, nah.
He from
Mm-mm.
okay. He must be from Vegas somewhere then.
Nah, he from LA, I think. From
Okay,
Cali.
yeah,
Some
West
part of
Coast.
Cali.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but Kevin,
Yeah,
that's
man.
my guy though. I'm
salute
getting
to
up
my
on him
brother
too.
Ashley Knuckles in the building. Marlowe's Corner and Picasso. What's up with you guys? TJ Wilkins. But y'all go back and cook. I'm bad. I just had to acknowledge him.
But yeah, we just saying though, he do need to take the time and like promote them damn fighters the right way, man. Because he had a nice little squad over there, but
Hey,
Floyd
he,
has like he be focusing on Tank and only Tank, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
I, bro, I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. I don't think his focus on Tank is enough. He focuses on himself more than anything. You know what I'm saying? All of this, all the time that we were wanting Tank and Tevin Farmer and Tank and Burchett and all of this, he was in the media fielding questions about coming back and fighting Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Bro, you got one of arguably the best fighters in the game in your stable. Your stable is gone to trash, pretty much. You
man,
know what I'm
but
saying?
damn, man.
Everybody that was in your stable that was a title
Look,
holder or a
had some
notable name,
potentials.
you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Them boys, they washed. You know what I'm
Julian
saying?
Love, Ishe Smith,
Badu
Badu
Jacks,
Jack.
all of them, they washed. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So this need to be the time where you need to be rebuilding, getting out there, really pushing. You know what I'm saying? Digging for talent. You know what I'm saying? And all of that. But you out here talking about whether or not you gonna fight. Nigga, sit
yeah.
your ass
I'm gonna
down.
tell you something, bro. Mayweather Promotions is on their last leg because I don't think no up and coming fighters are signing to Mayweather Promotions, man.
They not, bro, cause it's like what he do. Like people, these fighters ain't stupid, bro. They looking at the motherfuckers he got. They looking at the shit he going through. Y'all know Floyd. That's my motherfucker. Like to me, the greatest fighter of all time. But when you look at Tank's situation, how Tank should have been farther than where he at now. Tank should be already a motherfucking unified champion, bro. You know what I'm saying? Either going
Right.
up to 135 or something like that. Fucking
He should
Badu
have all
Jack
the
could have
belts,
did
bro. He
better.
should be undisputed,
Yeah,
bro. Really.
yeah, bro. Like Floyd got the potential to make real fucking superstar just by lending his name. If just like my man say, if you learn how to step out the damn spotlight for a minute, which you understand, you just not big over boxing, motherfucker. You big over sports entertainment in general. So you go shine, bro. You going to shine. Let these little kids shine, man, and promote these dudes the right way. Like Ladarius Miller on this fucking stage with Tank at his fight, he's standing over in the cut and shit. Like Floyd had to look up. I want to say congratulations to Ladarius Miller. Like, bro, do better than that, man. Do better than that, bro. Like you got fucking fighters out here. These dudes believe in your ass, and you out
Real
here.
talk.
Yeah, you just, you know what I'm saying. You on your own shit. Like, come on, man. Come on, Floyd. You got to do better, bro. And that's my guy.
And I'm gonna
But
tell you something too, bro. These own fighters in the game right now is doing better than uh,
promoting themselves.
bro. I'm saying you look at a Man Down's promotions, you look at Lions Only promotions.
Uh huh.
Uh, goddamn, who else was signing fighters? David Haney promotions. Like these dudes is bossing up, bro.
Yeah. And what
Yep.
Floyd
Everybody's
fucked up that too.
competition.
He fucked up. Like when he could have had Shakur Stevenson, man. He had that dude sitting around thinking he go sign him. I think Floyd didn't want to fuck with the Jay Prince side because he knew they gonna be on his ass about. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't for the
bro,
bullshit this fighter. You know what I'm
bro.
saying? It's certain
Real
shit.
talk.
All of these up and coming guys coming out of the Olympics, the Keyshawn Davises, the Young Nicks, You know what I'm saying? All these dudes, man, they not signing to no fucking Mayweather Promotions, bro.
Yeah, nah, bro. Either gonna be Al Heyman. They
No.
rather sign to Bob Arum before they go to
Man,
fucking
they rather
right
sign the
now.
Golden Boy.
Yep,
Young,
Golden
Hey,
young,
Boy or Bob
young
young
Nick
Nick
Arum.
just
signed with
yeah.
Golden Boy.
He signed with Oscar, man.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
That's crazy. A young up and coming fighter out of the DMV, that shit close to the Midwest. He signed the Golden Boy.
yeah,
That's crazy, bro.
yeah. That's because Floyd ain't really, like we say, man. He ain't really put no attention to certain fighters. He got Tank. Like that's the only, like if you really look,
He letting
that's
top
the
ranking
only
us
cat.
get all the young black fighters, bro.
Yeah, that's
This
the
is
only
this is
cat he really tripping off for, bro. That's the only cat he really tripping off for,
crazy.
Javante Davis, man.
Them niggas see that shit, bro. Shakur Stevenson see that shit. That's
Yeah,
why he telling all his niggas don't sign with, bro. You don't think he telling them niggas that?
I think they see that shit they said, but I think they see, like you said, 503. They saying these fighters coming up and making their own promotion company. They said motherfuckers doing their own shit, like with fucking Floyd. What Floyd was trying to do. Floyd was trying to get fucking. He tried to get Earl. You know what I'm saying? He trying to get motherfuckers that he knew that was gonna be stars. He ain't trying to build shit. Floyd want what's gonna be right now. Some shit that he know that's gonna be. That's why he's, you know what I mean? We be like, oh, I'm with Al, this, that, and the third. Man, Floyd, yes, you with Al, bro, but miss me with that. Um, if Al got him, they my fighters too. Nah, that shit don't work like that. Al was using your
Man,
promotion company, you know what I'm saying, to help get
listen,
them
bro.
fighters on, but nah, that shit don't work like that.
Listen. Shakur Stevenson shouldn't have signed to Top Rank. Okay. Devin Haney Promotions, he shouldn't have signed. You know what I'm saying? Like you had all these up and coming dudes, Teofimo Lopez. You almost signed Mikey. Like, bro, you didn't drop the ball so many times, fam. Who gonna sign? Like, who's gonna sign to you? Now
But my
Tank
thing
got
is
his own
this,
promotional company, which he
right?
should have been had.
My thing is this though, fam, when we say they shouldn't have signed with Bob, some of these fighters early. One thing Bob Arum can do, we can hate on this old country motherfucker, but one thing Bob Arum know how to do is build a motherfucking champion, bro. He gonna turn your ass into a champion.
Yeah,
Now,
for
what
sure.
you gotta do, you gotta know how to use that shit and get the fuck away. You don't like Terrence Crawford. Terrence could, where he got to being the number one pound for pound fighter, you shouldn't have went back. Like, just bet on yourself, then, bro. Like you did what you had to do to get your name out there as the number one pound for pound fighter. Now
Right.
you in your 30s, bro. You got to look at Mayweather, look at Della when they broke away and betted on their motherfucking self. Even Mikey Garcia. Look at Mikey. Mikey still pulling in his motherfucking numbers, you know. But they got to understand that shit. But some fighters, I'm gonna say some fighters do need promoters. Because if a motherfucker like Terrence Crawford who don't want to fuck with the media on the black side, we got to call this shit for what it is. Because I see this motherfucker talking heavily to Fight Hub and to the white promoters. He can open his mouth up and get them good ass interviews and shit like that. You know what I mean? But when it comes to the black motherfuckers, it's like you feel like black motherfuckers shit on you if they pick another fighter
Yeah,
to
man,
beat
I
you.
don't fuck with
You
that
know what I'm
nigga, bro.
saying?
I don't
And
like
that
that
ain't
nigga,
cool,
bro.
bro. Yeah, that
I
ain't
don't
cool,
like that. I'm
bro.
gonna be real. I don't like that
Yeah.
shit, bro. I don't like it.
Yeah, and he a real ass nigga. But it's like once it comes to the motherfucking black media, you got like because black media not picking you to win that you don't want to fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? So now be
That
looking at
nigga,
that
he
shit.
an arrogant son of a bitch. That's what it
Yeah,
is,
bro.
bro.
I I
You know
I,
what I'm saying?
I gotta agree with y'all on that. I don't like that shit, but it is what it is. What can you really say about it?
Right,
Yeah.
right. And I feel like this, bro. You know, if it was me and a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, a media outlet, a publication, whatever, was picking against me, I feel like burden of proof is on me to make y'all niggas believers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna prove to you why you should have picked me the first time. But at the same time, you best believe you gonna hear it coming out of my mouth. I ain't gonna just turn my back on you just cause you know what I'm saying, just cause you picked against me. I ain't gonna want to talk to 503. I ain't gonna want to talk to Stay Ready because they picking whoever. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Nah, nigga, I got something to say to all y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my voice, my face, my name, my brand, all that. It's gonna be out there. So next time a fight come around, you're gonna be like, hey, we picked against that boy Box the last time. We might not want to do that this time. He told us. He told
Yeah.
us out his own
Yeah.
mouth. You know
But
what
this is the
I'm saying?
thing too, though, bro. Just because the motherfucker picking against you, don't mean they don't fuck with you. You know what I mean?
Real talk.
Motherfucker might have they might just have a little split reason on. Motherfucker can say, you know what? It's a 50-50 fight, but we lean towards this person because there's only one motherfucker we picking to beat him, and that's Earl Spence. In my opinion, that's the only motherfucker I see beating Terrence Crawford at 147. Just to me, but yeah, but at the end of the day, it's like we still a motherfucker that support your ass at the end of the day, nigga. So it's like when motherfucker come up to you and ask for an interview, not even a whole fucking interview, a few questions, you should be obligated to do that shit to them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like
Cause we
when
all fans at the end of the day, bro.
there you
Real
go,
talk.
fat. You get that motherfucking nigga wake up moment, nigga. You gonna be right back screaming for us same niggas that your ass turning down to pull for your ass through that water, whatever you going through, you know. So it's like you
Hey,
say, it's that arrogant shit, bro. But and one
hey,
nigga
hey,
go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
no, go ahead, go ahead. I'm sorry, I
Nah,
didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
I say one motherfucker gonna put up like, oh, Terrence Crawford, a real nigga, and I think it was my nigga main man. I had to tell his ass. But when he say, oh, he been shot in the head, he don't want to be around. Man, we all been shot up or seen a motherfucker got shot. That ain't got shit to do with this boxing game, bro. Nothing to do with this boxing game, bro. Yeah, motherfucker been shot
Real
up
talk.
and seen niggas get killed, all type of shit.
Hey, stay ready. I was gonna say, man, how the saying go? All publicity is what?
Good publicity.
Real
Yeah,
talk.
yeah.
Open your mouth.
Hey, as
You
a
know what I'm
matter
saying?
of fact,
Open your mouth.
Fuller just fell in the building. Now, this is the difference between a nigga like Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. And Fuller is my bro. I know he got it on his phone, so he probably ain't released the footage. You know what I'm saying? He said his phone was going dead, but he said he gonna get some footage next time. Earl Spence, bro, and Derrick James, his team took time out to talk to that man, bro. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was like, do you got some questions, or you know what I'm saying? Like, they was cool. But you can't do that with Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Fool,
Bro,
you there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Tell us what happened when you had seen Earl Spence in LA that day when they came out for the press conference.
Yeah, I was just I didn't have no expectations. I wanted to get press credentials to actually be on the stage where they were actually having the press conference, but it was already too late. But anyhow, I just went up to them like when they were off the stage and just said, "What up?" I entered. They actually came up to me. They actually came up to me because I was just like chilling, and one of the Watson boys came up to me as well.
Oh, my bad, y'all.
And
Damn, my bad, bro.
I don't know. I guess they were just feeling my energy because I was just like chilling basically, and I just said, "What up, Earl?" and just like was chopping it up and stuff like that. And I said, "It's strap season," and he's like, "You already know." And I just said, I was just talking to Derrick James about some different stuff, and just asking him, like, I was like, "Yeah, man." I said, a lot of guys really mess with you, man, and I really mess with you on my channel, man. I'm gonna put you guys on the map even more. I said that, and he's like, and then we just started chopping it up, and he's like, "Yeah, man, I hope to see you at the media workouts, man. With a full charge phone. That way we can rap even more." And I said, "Oh, man, best believe it, man. I'm going to get my credentials and I'm going to be at these media workouts when you guys work out in LA, man. And I'll see you guys there." So they know the public. They know that. They know the power of independent reporters because, if it wasn't for us, like, guys who fight but are also just fans of the sport, a lot of times they wouldn't be like, a lot of times it would be difficult for them to like, for people to know about them, because we're the ones who put them out there, we're the ones who are going to ride behind them because we know there's they know there's so many people riding against them. I had to check a guy there at the press conference. I said, it's man down. This guy came out of nowhere and said, he could have knocked out Mikey Garcia. I'm like, he wasn't trying to, bro. He was boxing, okay? He was not sitting on shots, okay? He was boxing. And even his boxing, you saw Mikey's face afterward. I said, do you think he really, if he wanted to knock him out, he could have knocked? I said he could have knocked him out in the first 6 rounds, but he didn't want to do that, And so I had to check a lot of guys who were talking that crap, And maybe, I don't know, maybe they heard me say that, because, we gotta be, how should we, how should I put it? We gotta be objective.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we
I'm saying
gotta
this.
be objective. No, it's like a scooter basically, but I said we gotta be objective, you know? And at the end of the yeah. Man, his entourage. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be real with you. He had this big old entourage around him. Like even his dad and stuff like that. I would have asked Sean Porter some questions, but the matter of fact is he had niggas like a big old entourage around him. I mean, he had even this one funny style nigga wearing this kind of mask. I think he kind of got some inspiration from Deontay Wilder. That nigga had on a three-piece suit wearing a damn mask. You know? So I would have talked to Porter, but you know, he had an entourage, man.
That might want to talk to Porter, big head ass Junior, especially not his arrogant ass daddy. We gonna talk to Porter when he get his ass knocked out on 28, Junior. That's when we gonna talk to him.
Hey man, and let me say this, man. It wasn't that long ago, bro, that we were giving AJ hell because AJ didn't talk to the people, but Deontay Wilder would come talk to the people. You know what I'm saying? We've seen the backlash and the dangers and the negativity that, you know what I'm saying, that can cause a fighter and his brand if they're not willing to get out there and actually interact with the paying fan. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, in my opinion, man, that boy Bud he trotting down that same path. You know what I'm saying? Get out there and mingle with the people. The cast is going to buy them pay-per-views. The cast is going to pay for them tickets. You know what I'm saying? The cast is going to get out there in the neighborhood, in the barbershop, and spread your name and your brand around and draw other people to come watch you fight, man. Get out there and mingle with them people, man, and let them people know that you touchable, you approachable, man. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing niggas hate, dog, is a nigga that try to high side on them. We can't stand that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we gave AJ hell about that shit. You know? But go ahead.
I'm saying this. Rest in peace to Terrence Crawford grandfather too. Because like I say, Crawford can be a good ass dude, man, when he wants to. It's just like my dude say with that arrogant shit, man. Like ain't shit wrong with talking to a nigga that's help pushing for you, but we can just see Bomac ass with that shit too. Oh man, like you try to do Fred. Oh, he got on spin straws. He got on spin socks. Man, come on with that bullshit, bro, man. Come on, you know every motherfucker ain't finna go for you to win a fight, man. It's like Tommy Hitman her and Sugar Ray Leonard or some shit, man. Every motherfucker want going for Sugar Ray, every motherfucker want going for Tommy Hitman. So don't expect every motherfucker to come for you. But if you sit and actually listen to a motherfucker, they'll tell you why they pick Earl to win. And I bet you 9 times out of 10, every motherfucker that got Earl winning will say, shit, but Bud can win that fight. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no motherfucker just out there just saying Earl finna beat the shit out of Bud, bro. You know?
I mean, it's a bit. You know, I'm actually one of the ones who actually thinks like differently because the thing is this: Earl Spence is fighting like the top guys at the division. So by the time he fights Crawford, he may have went through like 3 of the top guys, whereas Crawford did not go through the top guys. So I mean, it's like Earl is going to be like war like seasoned. He's going to be seasoned and ready for whatever. So I kind of actually do got Earl Spence washing Crawford. I'm sorry.
That ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you because
I'm
look at
one of those objectives.
I got Earl winning. I got Earl winning, bro. Right? But when you look at the fight, you look at Terrence Crawford, bro. You can say Crawford not fighting top guys. It's just like the Jamal Cholo effect. All the motherfucking listen, bro.
Hey, let him talk. 503. Hold up.
Hold up, bro.
Hey,
you got all listen, 503. You got all the all the middleweights is with what? The zone, right? So Cholo can't get the damn fight. With Terrence Crawford, you got all the welterweights with Al Heyman. So it's gonna be hard for Crawford to fight. Like, come on now, bro. You who picked Danny Garcia to beat Terrence Crawford? Who gonna keep? I don't know. Some people probably will. But when I look at fighters, bro, I look at skill set, bro. And Terrence Crawford got that motherfucking skill set, and he a dog, bro. The only cat that I see beat Crawford at 147. Look, the only cat that I see beating Crawford at 147 is Earl Spence, bro. I don't see Keith Thurman, Sean Porter.
Okay, if Terrence Crawford so good,
Crawford, bro.
Can he beat J Rock?
Yeah, it's a possibility he can beat J Rock, bro. It's a possibility Terrence Crawford can beat J Rock, bro. Terrence Crawford got a fucking hell of a skill set, bro. Look at that man's skill set.
Well, I respect you. I respect you for sure.
Right.
I definitely respect you. I mess with you. But if you're this is my request. If you have a contact with Terrence Crawford or Team Crawford, tell him to fight Kell Brook. Because we may say that Kell Brook. No. Hold on. We may say that Kell Brook is like done. We may say that.
No, I won't say done.
No.
I will. Kell Brook's washed.
Not out my mouth. But Crawford win.
Kell Brook washed. That nigga almost got beat by the squiggly man. Fuck that. That nigga washed.
Hold on, though. Hold on.
What the fuck is Amir Khan, bro?
Hold on.
Right. There you go, Matt. There you go. Facts.
Well, I want to and I want to say this. The reason why I want Terrence Crawford to fight Kell Brook is because Kell Brook beat Sean Porter. That's pretty impressive to say. That would be pretty impressive on your resume to say, "Oh, I beat the guy who actually beat another top guy." That would be a good thing to have on your resume. And then another thing too is he actually fought Earl Spence. And I mean, why not fight the guy who fought the guy and use that as a measuring stick against how you would gauge fighting Earl Spence? Because I'm sorry to say it, by being by Earl Spence and I'm a little taller than him, but when it comes to just overall stature, that guy's like a tank, when it comes to his stature. He's like a freak of nature, basically. How he's built is like a freak of nature. And so I'm sorry to say it, but I got Earl Spence washing Terrence Crawford. I got him I actually got him taking him to the cleaners and just steamrolling that guy. He's just physically, he's just Terrence Crawford isn't that big. I'm sorry, but Earl Spence is bigger, and I think he's more athletic than Terrence Crawford, and he obviously hits harder than Terrence Crawford. I mean,
are we sure he hit harder?
I'm positive.
Earl is my guy, bro. I'm going with Earl over everybody. My bad, Mac, but I don't just I got Earl winning, bro. But Crawford gonna be in that fight. I don't see you say Washington. I can't just say Wash. I say,
yeah, I agree with you on that one, bro.
Got one hell of a skill set, bro. One hell of a skill. And that motherfucker got strong. To fight a motherfucker like Earl Spence, you gotta have some strong ass legs. And Crawford got some strong ass legs, bro.
And I just want to add on to something. Fool, I can't sit there and let you sit there and say that Crawford is gonna get washed. I don't see nobody watching Crawford. I think Kell Brook will be a hard fight for Crawford, but I think Crawford could pull that one off. I think it. I'd be honest with you, that'll be a fight to go to decision, and it could go either way. And that's a split decision at the end. Then you got Crawford
No,
fighting.
I
I
want to see the fight.
no,
I don't say Kell Brook beats Crawford. I don't
no,
say that.
no,
No, I don't
no.
say that. I
I'm
say
not talking about Kell Brook. I'm talking about Earl Spence. You saying Earl Spence washes Crawford? I don't see it. Crawford is a switch hitter that can give Earl Spence problems. What make Earl
well,
Spence a
guess what?
different type of fighter? Hold on, but what makes Earl Spence a different type of fighter is because Earl Spence is a relentless come for. He can be a relentless come forward fighter that can make great adjustments to move around and still box you outside of what you're doing because you don't know what he can do. Because Crawford don't know what he can do. But the problem is Earl Spence's relentless is going to continue to come forward. But Crawford is a switch hitter that got power in both hands.
And
But
a
guess
fucking
what though?
dog. And
But
Crawford
guess
more
what
physical,
though?
stronger than what you think, bro. Jeff Horn
Yeah.
ain't no weak ass nigga, and Jose
And
Benavidez ain't no little bitty weak ass nigga, bro.
Jose
But
So
Benavidez ain't weak at all.
yeah, them niggas some
but
strong
guess what
motherfuckers.
though?
Jeff Horn. Go ahead,
But
bro.
guess what though? Uh, I'll just
You breaking
because
a
I've
little
seen
bit,
the
bro.
sparring video.
Okay.
I've seen the thing. What makes you think Earl Spence can't switch it? The sparring video, and it's actually proving otherwise to what people think.
But
Bro,
Earl don't have to switch it. Earl, he don't
exactly.
have to switch it,
So
bro. That's
you know,
his style.
man. At the end of the day, if I had, yeah, but you know, it is what it is. I have
Oh,
my
no doubt.
opinion.
We
It's not
respect
a
that, bro. We
popular
No,
respect
opinion,
being amongst us.
but
Yeah.
I'm not taking nothing away from your opinion.
no,
That's the
I'm actually. Go ahead, my bad, Matt.
I
Go
was
ahead.
gonna say
no.
Earl is
I'm
my
not
guy.
taking nothing away from your opinion because that's the point of us having a conversation in the panels because we
Real
can
talk.
have these disagreements here and there because it's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff we agree on and it's a lot we disagree on. That just point we all agree that Earl Spence beats Crawford, but the thing I just don't think he's just gonna go
Yeah,
in there and
he
beat
not
the
just
hell
gonna
out of him.
watch Terrence Crawford. And nobody
No,
said just watch
It,
Terrence Crawford like
hey,
that.
and,
yeah,
and let me say this. Let me say this real quick, man. The statement that Fuller made about Errol facing the top guys, you know what I'm saying, prior to him getting to Crawford. I agree with that 100%. But on the flip side of that, you got to think, all right, how much wear and tear and damage does he take taking that harder road? You know what I'm saying?
He didn't take no
Versus
he didn't take no damage again in the Mikey fight.
I'm talking about from right now up until the time he fights Crawford.
I mean,
We
early young
talk
man though,
we
so
we we
shit.
talk about him fighting Spence, and
Well,
then maybe Pacquiao after that, and maybe somebody else, you know, a Danny Garcia or something like that after that.
nah,
You know what I'm saying?
nah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro.
But hey, hear me out. Hear me out. Okay. All right. Now who is Crawford gonna fight? He gonna fight Mean Machine and some nobodies. He may fight Kell Brook. We don't know. He may fight Kell Brook. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Who's got the tougher road to get to that fight between Spence and Crawford?
Oh,
Spence.
Spence most definitely.
Yeah,
Spence.
it's
You know what
Spence.
I'm
But
saying?
this is the part where I slay the dragon because he not gonna take a lot of punishment in the Sean Porter fight because he's going to knock out Sean Porter
How do you know that 503?
because I'm telling you that's what's gonna
I
happen.
know that's what you're telling me, but how do you know that 503? And
Because
keep it a
listen to me,
buck
bro.
with me,
Listen
bro.
to me,
How do
Sergeant
you
Box.
know that?
Listen to me, Sergeant Box.
here
No, I'm
come
saying because I
I'm
believe
finna show you.
Sean Porter, listen to me,
Spence
bro.
is gonna beat him. I believe
Sean
Spence is gonna
Porter
beat him.
is hyping himself up
Here come
I
to
believe
get
Junior.
that too.
Here,
bulldozed.
here come
I believe
Junior.
that. I believe that too, bro.
He's
But
hyping
how do you
himself
know
up.
he's? How can you
Can I
say that
answer
with
the question?
100% certainty that he is not going to take any punishment in that fight?
Because Sean Porter is a dinosaur, man. He
That
got
ain't
T-Rex arms, bro.
that ain't telling me nothing, man. How do you know?
Earl Spence
With a,
is not gonna get hit by him, man.
yeah, he is.
No.
So you gonna tell me
Earl
that
Spence
he gonna
has
get in that
better
ring and
defense,
not get touched at all by
bro.
Sean
He
Porter?
gonna take them. He not gonna be hurt, bro. He can be able to stop Sean Porter
Well,
and go back and fight Terrence Crawford in the next fight and be 100%. I guarantee you
well,
that, bro. Because you wanna know why? Because Earl Spence, he take breaks. Yeah, he blows. up in weight, bro, but he take breaks, bro. He just not going in there back to back to back to back. You fought Ocampo, then he fought Mikey Garcia. He didn't take damage in 2 fights, bro. He didn't take no damage in Ocampo. That was the first round knockout, right? That was the first round knockout, right?
But we ain't talking about them fights, bro. But we not talking about them fights. We talking about
the timeline and what you talking about. The prior 2 fights what he just fought was Ocampo, which was a first round knockout, and his last fight was against Mikey Garcia, which he didn't take no damage because Mikey Garcia didn't land nothing of significance. And I'm telling you, in his next fight versus Sean Porter is not gonna land anything of significance. He's getting knocked out. Stop.
Bro, but you can't compare Tomato Can Jr. and Tomato Can Sr. to Sean Porter.
So Mikey Garcia,
that's what he fought. Yeah, coming up from 135, bro. That was slanted from the beginning. That was slanted from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, and all of us that talked about that fight prior to that fight happened, what were we saying? Man, Errol too big for that dude, man. Errol got too much. Errol got too much size for that dude, man.
You had people out there swearing up and down Mikey Garcia was gonna win that fight.
Not us. Not us.
Of course, but the thing is this. Nobody knew that fight was gonna go like Earl Spencer gonna shut Mikey Garcia out. Some people thought Mikey Garcia was gonna have some type of success in that fight, bro. He didn't have shit. Now that's credit to Earl Spence, but you can't call a 4-division world champion and a future Hall of Famer tomato can, bro. You can't do that.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll redact that Tomato Can Senior, but Tomato Can Junior and the little dude. How about that?
But my point to my thesis and my hypothesis, Sergeant Box, is that Earl Spence has not taken any damage, and he's not going to take any damage in the next fight.
Hold on. Let me explain what 503 is saying. So if you go to the stats, Earl Spence is one of the least hit fighters in boxing.
Thank you.
And a lot of people don't know that because because a lot of times when he do take punches, that's because he done felt your power and he don't respect you no more.
And he walking through your ass.
Yeah, walking walking you down. The only fighter I think that he's gonna respect power is gonna be somebody like Crawford because Sean Porter don't have power. Who has Sean Porter knocked out?
Man, I was just about to say that. Look, Sean can make that shit rough and tough in the inside if he start trying to get dirty. And this is no knock, Junior. We understand you riding with Ohio. You're supposed to. But when we look at Sean Porter, bro, Sean Porter didn't hurt Ugas. Sean Porter didn't hurt Danny Garcia. Sean Porter didn't even hurt fucking Adrian Broner, bro.
No, he
but
didn't.
his style is his style. Like Andre,
and you know who he hurt though, bro? He hurt Keith Thurman. You want to know why he hurt Keith Thurman? Because Keith Thurman is stupid. That's why he hurt Keith Thurman.
Sit his ass there and kept trying to throw with it, man. Porter,
and Pacquiao proved that. That.
I keep saying this.
Keith Thurman. I was a nigga that picked Keith Thurman in that fight.
For Sean Porter to have some success in this Earl Spence fight, to have any type of success in this Earl Spence fight, JTT, this motherfucker had to come in and fight Earl like Marcos Madonna did in the first fight against Floyd Mayweather. And that's the type of fight Kenny Porter is trying to gird his son up for. But headbangers is not going to save your ass. Sparring with Demetrius Andrade ain't going to save you, bro.
Sparring with Demetrius Andrade going to fuck him up.
It's going to fuck him up.
And Fuller, I know you. Hold on, Fuller. I know you. Before you say something, I know you're an Andrade fan, but it has nothing to do with that. Andrade and Earl Spence are two different styles. That's why I say it's going to fuck him up.
Wait. I want to say something, though.
Yeah.
I know you're saying, I know you're saying, I feel you. I respect you. I feel that you say that, like, it's not going to be easy to knock out Sean Porter. But you have to remember something, man. With the IBF, they have them hydration clauses, right?
Right.
That hydration clause is out the window now. Hey, but guess what?
That's better for Earl.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. So guess what he's going to come in at? Guess what he's going to come in at?
I can't say that because Earl is walking around at 154 right now. He said it not too long ago. He's in shape.
You don't think You don't think that he's gonna like come in fight night a little bit heavier because he knows what to expect from Sean?
But how is he gonna come in here if he's walking around already at fight weight?
He's walking around at 147.
He's walking around at 150.
He's walking around at 150. So on fight night, he may rehydrate he may rehydrate a little bit over.
Yeah, instead of 10 pounds, it can be 17 or 18.
Yeah, he may come over a little bit over 10 pounds. So guess what? He's gonna be even stronger.
He's gonna be a middleweight going in the ring, bro.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying that he can't rehydrate that
I know for a fact Sean Porter gonna rehydrate.
What I'm saying is him walking around at 150, which is regular weight. So y'all got to understand the biology and what I'm coming from. I'm not coming from what he can do fight night. If I'm walking, all right now, I'm walking around at 280.
I know your signs, nigga. You what you saying is you saying Sean Porter gonna have to drain himself more.
No, I'm saying Earl Spencer's 150. He's been walking around at 150. He's been staying in shape. Come fight night, he's not going to be able to rehydrate that much. Do you know if he do that, he's going to be sluggish because he's not going to feel right because of his body. Ain't no way he's going to be able to put on that much weight before the fight. There's no way possible he's going to be able to put over 10 pounds.
What I think is just though, Mac. What you're trying to say is like you don't have to try to starve yourself. I ain't gonna say starve yourself, but he don't have to worry about like even if it's just 3 extra pounds over at 10 height. If it from 10 to 13, you still don't have to watch your weight to where it be like. Because Earl said it himself, like shit. Even with the IBF thing, I still feel weight drained a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So even like. If it's 3 or 4 extra pounds over, that just make the body feel even more better for him. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna like I say, Sean Porter gonna have a little success. I think after 4 rounds, it's gonna be just domination, bro.
Yeah, I get it.
Stay ready. I see what you're saying because if he walking around right now at 150,
yeah, he ain't going too.
And he only got 3 pounds to lose before because normally, bro, a couple of weeks out before a fight, you got fighters. You know what I'm saying? Still trying to
8-10 pounds.
Trying to drop 8-10 pounds a couple weeks before a fight. But if he's already 3 pounds above the weight limit, he drops that 3 pounds for the weigh-in. He's not finna rehydrate 15, 16, 17 pounds overnight.
And he's not.
You know what I'm saying?
And then on top of that, with him being in shape like that right now, he's gonna be comfortable and not weight drain losing that 3 pounds.
Right.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
That's what he's doing right now. He's not worried about being blown up. He's worried about the comfortability going into the ring.
Yeah.
So you see Sean. I mean not Sean. Spence coming in like 155, something like that.
On fight night, yeah, I actually see that.
Yeah,
I see that on fight night.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying.
157.
But I'm just looking at the training videos already, and it just like looks like. You know, it just looks like he knows what's going on. Like he knows the physicalities that he's going to be in when he fights Sean Porter.
My thing is this too, man. And that's what Kenny Porter pissed me off at. Kenny Porter want to sit up here. He want to make it like Earl was it like he fucked like Earl was Bruce Lee and he was Ip Man or some shit. Like the way he talked, bro. He act like for real, bro. The way he talked. Oh, I was with Earl when he lost in Russia. I was with Earl when he lost here. Well, motherfucker, that's bad on your behalf because you was the coach then. You know what I mean? Like, he be pissing me off with that shit, bro. Then it's like, you know, I pushed up on Earl in Dallas. He didn't come to this. Man, leave all that shit alone, Kenny. You act like you're a motherfucking Don Vito or somebody, boy. Once that fight night come, bro, like, even Sean Porter out of character, bro. Sean Porter out of character. Like, Sean Porter pattern is this. Win the IBF, defend it against Paulie, lose it to Kell Brook. Win the WBC, halfway defended against Ugas. I thought he won the fight, and he gonna lose that motherfucker to Earl Spence. Like Sean doing all this talking, bro. Like he out of character, bro. He out of character, and Earl gonna put his ass in his place.
And this is why I mess with Earl because like it's just like he's a chill dude. Like I like guys who are chill, but he knows when to get extra. It's like he has a cadence about himself where he knows when to turn it on, and when he knows when to turn it off. You know. That's why I really mess with him. But Kenny Porter, he just talks so much trash and stuff like that. And it's just like I've lost a lot of respect for Kenny Porter. You know, I've lost a really like great deal amount of respect for him. You know, especially how he walked in the press conference and stuff like that. They actually were walking like we were there to like really see Sean. There was probably maybe 1, 2, or 3 guys in the audience who were like really trying to see Sean. That's why they said it's showtime.
And
You
that's
know,
his team. That's that nigga
yeah,
team in the audience. There ain't
there
nobody
there
else.
was one guy who was there, and that's about it. And other than that, though, man, you know, if put it this way, I have to be honest with myself. If Earl Spence was a one-trick pony, I wouldn't be big on him. You know, I wouldn't be like rocking with him, putting him on the channel, like trying to get these press credentials. But it's just he always leaves you there's a lot more we haven't seen from him. So this is why it's like interesting to see what's gonna happen, because he's not just a one-trick pony. Like there's many layers to him. So this is why like people call me a fanboy and stuff like that. It has nothing to do with fanboyism. It just has to do with the fact that like he's just doing things that you would want as a boxing fan to do. He's unifying the belts. He's like fighting these guys, you know what I mean? And like he's making the best decision for his career. Like he's taking control of his career. So this is like things that you want. I'm not trying to, I don't know what's going on in Terrence Crawford's head. I'm not trying to make an assumption or anything. I don't know what really is happening inside of his head. I don't know what he's thinking, but I can understand if there's some complacency there, because I mean, let's be honest, you get $3 million and you get to knock off like Mandos and knock off these guys who may like save your body from wear and tear. You know, it is kind of easy to fall and be complacent for these things, you know?
Right. They say this though, Fuller. When they be trying
Yeah.
to say that fanboy shit, don't listen to that bullshit, bro. Because everybody is a fan of somebody. Even a sucker that try to sit up there and say, "Oh, I'm not a fan of like I just want to see a good fight." That somebody, you a fan of somebody. What if it's in boxing, football, basketball?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you cheering for somebody. You know what I mean? So
And,
I don't
and,
listen to
and
that shit, bro.
no, and it's not only that, it's just like you may be a fan of someone, but you still know that there's a chance that your dude might lose. Like
Exactly.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like with Demetrius, Andre, and Canelo, I would favor Andre, but I'm like saying, well, you know, it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed that he just goes in there and like boxes circles around him. It's like not a guarantee that happens. You know what I mean? So I mean, I favor him, but it doesn't mean it happens. You know what I mean? Same with Charlo. I would favor Charlo in that fight just based on stylistic matchups and based on physical like attributes, but it's not a guarantee. You know, it's not a guarantee that it happens like that. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at the whole situation. You know
and Fuller just made my point that I was trying to make right there. It's nothing is guaranteed. You know what I'm
especially
saying?
in boxing, bro. It's boxing. Shit, motherfucker get head butted.
Shit, one punch.
One punch can change it out, man. We just, you know.
Hey, you better ask AJ.
Yeah, we like to come on here and pop shit, man. I mean,
matter of fact, while we on that, what do y'all think about that? AJ talking about it was a lucky punch.
Man,
a lucky look.
That's
let
damage
me
control.
say this, Fuller. My thing about a lucky punch is the you know, like
which one, goddamn?
Let's just say John Molina against Mickey Bay. You know what I mean? The Chavez fight against what's my guy name?
Antonio Tarver versus Roy Jones won.
Hold on, Chavez.
Right. The referee called the motherfucker off. Damn, I forget my man's name, man.
Hold on, you said Tarver versus Roy Jones?
First one. That was a lucky punch.
No, that was part 2. The one Roy Jones won by a split decision.
Yeah.
Okay, then
the second one.
Then part 2.
Yeah, the second one he wasn't even looking and he caught him.
That was a lucky punch.
But the third one, that wasn't no lucky.
But yeah, but my thing of a lucky punch is, you whoop somebody's ass and then they catch you and you know what I mean? That's like, well, I wasn't nothing lucky about that. You got your ass beat in that fight.
Real talk. He was putting hands on that dude.
This is the thing. What's a lucky punch or what's a punch you didn't see coming? We have to differentiate that. He didn't see that punch coming. So there was no lucky punch.
Exactly.
Yeah, like Danny Garcia closing his eyes and hitting the American.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. You know, a problem with AJ. And this is why I don't think he's gonna win the next one. When he was fighting Ruiz, one thing a boxing coach tell you, and Fuller, you can kind of agree to this. What's one of the things your coaches tell you? Tuck your chin.
Yep.
AJ sit there with his chin wide out because he's trying to throw a jab on a shorter puncher like he's a tall fighter. Your chin was wide open, ready to get hit, and when you got hit, you didn't know what to do. You didn't go back to your fundamentals, and that's where he fucked up. And I think he gonna go back and do the same thing. I guarantee you that right there is something that his trainer's not gonna be able to fix
Nah, man.
because
Because
they
you know
not gonna
what,
see it. They not gonna
bro.
see that.
You know what, bro? Because it comes down to punch resistance. You know what I'm saying? You can't train that into a fighter. Either they got it or they don't got it.
Facts.
You can be one of the hardest hitters, you know what I'm saying, in the world. But you know what I'm saying, your chin or your head area might be paper tissue soft when it get touched. You know what I'm saying? And you look back at AJ, bro, he got clipped against Povetkin. He got clipped
Perfect.
Boy,
Yep.
against
in the second
uh
round,
yeah, he got clipped against Dillian White.
Dylan White.
You know what I'm saying?
he
Yep.
got
He done been clipped before.
Went down
didn't
And
he
against
we
get clipped
Cisco.
against Carlos Takam?
he got clipped against Takum. Bro, we seen him do the stanky leg multiple occasions, and that is all punch resistance or lack of punch resistance. You know what I'm saying? A well placed shot is gonna make that dude do the stanky leg. It is what it is. We've seen it too many times. So to sit up here and talk about, oh, that was a lucky punch. Nah, nigga, you was gonna do the stanky leg in that fight. You know, the odds was in the favor of you doing the damn.
Right,
If
bro.
you know what I'm saying, if a fighter land a good shot on you.
Yeah, and it's just a simple fact that like I will say that AJ has good fundamentals. I'll say that. You know, like
He got
people
decent.
will
He
say,
got decent
yeah,
fundamentals.
yeah.
They
People will
not good.
say, yeah. People will say like he's a good fundamental fighter, whatever the case may be. But when it comes to like just having like just having having plan A to plan Z, he really doesn't have it. He just knows how to fight in one certain way. Like that's the whole issue with him. He just knows how to
Just,
fight in one certain way. He don't
yeah,
know
just
how
think
to
about
fight
it.
in
Yeah.
yeah. He don't know how
With
to fight
Anthony
in different
Joshua,
ways.
he got the skills to win this fight, bro. Do we got the fucking like the discipline
The,
to stick to the fucking game plan? It's his style. He let fighters draw his ass into fight, and then as soon as they draw his ass into it, his ass fall right into the trap and get the banging. Because like when you talking about a lucky punch, no motherfucker, you dropped Andy, and when you dropped him, you thought you had him. That's all that was. You thought you had
yep.
him, and you wanted to get him out of there, and you went in there throwing that shit, not knowing Andy recovered quick on your ass. And he caught your ass back and put you down twice in that round, if I'm not mistaken, in the same damn round, motherfucker. So ain't nothing. And then like people like I'm one of the type to say, you know, when somebody equilibrium get knocked off, it take them a few rounds to get their legs back.
Yep.
Nigga, you got your legs back, and he put your ass down again. So ain't
Real
shit lucky
talk.
about that at
And then
all.
he sit up and he talk about it took him 4 rounds to get me out of there. You didn't recover in 4 rounds,
Right,
nigga.
motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Bruh, come on.
No matter how many rounds it took, you got your ass out of there. That's how
Real
you know it ain't no
talk.
lucky punch.
Yep. I want to tell y'all something. I really people fail to realize AJ is see most fighters they learn to take accountability for their losses and things like that. I messed up, but I know what I'm gonna do in the rematch. I know what I'm gonna do to correct it in the next fight. AJ is
Yeah,
not
bro.
taking responsibility. He's not taking no accountability. He's putting everything off on everybody else but himself.
Yep.
AJ, you have not yet once came out to say what you did wrong. Not one time. I have not heard him say what he did wrong one time. I can sit here and tell y'all so much what he did wrong, but I haven't heard him say it. So until he can figure out what he did wrong, he's gonna go in
Ain't
this next
nobody
fight
else
and
telling
lose.
them neither, bro. Ain't nobody else telling them on this team, and that's the problem.
Lennox Lewis
Yep.
told him.
Facts.
But he a clown though.
So,
He a
you know,
Yeah.
clown.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? You got an old head, OG trying to put you on some game. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna call this man a clown? And he didn't already been through it. He was undisputed. The last undisputed heavyweight champion is a clown in your eye.
you know.
You know what I'm saying? That's why Daniel Dubois gonna be better than this hoe. And this is another thing you got to think about too, bro. The way how AJ got beat, bro. You ain't never seen nobody get beat like that, bro. Never. You know, you see dudes in the heavyweight division get knocked out cold, one punch. You know, you see Deontay Wilder flatlining niggas, unless you Tyson Fury. You know, you pop up like Undertaker, right?
Yep.
But
That
but the
motherfucker was
way,
knocked out too.
yeah, but the way AJ got beat up, bro. He damn near got stopped in what was it, the fourth or third round or something like that. Then he
The
came
third.
back. He came back. You put on, a couple of good rounds, and then you got dropped like two, 3 times in that one round, bro. You got beat down, bro. You had this man out of there. You got beat down and you quit, bro. You didn't get knocked out flat, bro. You quit. You spit your mouthpiece out and you quit like a hoe.
Yeah, what pissed me off with him though is like you took like I'm like, damn, he taking it like a man. You took the shit like a man. You start taking accountability, then you want to turn around, you want to switch it up and try to take credit away. And
Right.
that's what's giving all these sucker ass
He,
niggas out
he
here a little
He had
power
got,
or
he
something.
had got a slice of humble pie in America, bro.
Yeah, yeah. And
That's what
now,
it was.
yeah, now you want to come out here and you want to say lucky
Yeah,
this and come on with
bro.
that bullshit.
Bro, he got that humble pie in America, bro. But when he got back to the UK, he got back around all them leeches and them bloodsuckers in the UK.
The
You know what
man's
I'm saying?
kissers and yes mans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, his
That,
whole tune changed, bro.
he was on that gas then, you know what I'm saying? They feel that boy full of that 93. That nigga hit you with a lucky punch, bro.
but
AJ sitting up there. AJ sitting up there like, yeah, that nigga did catch me with a lucky punch, didn't
no, well, another thing too, though. But AJ has said some of the most bizarre things ever. He said that it's Deontay Wilder's fault and Deontay Wilder's fans' fault that he lost. Nigga, he's not in the ring with you.
Right. That's what I say.
Bro,
That's
that
how
nigga made so many excuses when he got back to the UK, bro. It was pathetic, bro.
How is it like? I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, man, but a lot
We
of
said,
these UK,
but we said that shit though,
you
bro.
already
We
got
talked
something.
about that shit on the show.
This one was shaking up.
You know what I'm saying? We said that Deontay Wilder gonna put pressure on him. First round knockout, he gonna put pressure on him.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the thing about him
you know
though,
what, man? That stuff, but this goes out to a lot of these UK fighters, man. They're just not built for the truck. It's easy in the UK to look good against your guys, against your mates, but when you come to the United States, it's different
a
animals,
different
man.
animal. There you go, bro.
Yep.
Different
It's
animal,
different
different
animals.
atmosphere. And that's why I tell
It's just
people, yeah, my bad, bro. Go ahead.
but
No, I
it's
was gonna
just
say,
different animals.
yeah, us American fans is totally. That's why I said this shit, bro. And I stand on every fucking thing I say. If Wilder was in Anthony Joshua position, bro, Wilder had 3 fucking belts, right? And Anthony Joshua had the WBC, and he was knocking motherfuckers out. And Anthony Joshua was saying, "I want Wilder. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this." And you did everything that Wilder did to get the fight. Man, us American fans would have been turning Wilder ass up to make that fight happen. You gotta fight that motherfucker. This, that, and third. That's the type of niggas we is. But them UK motherfuckers, oh no, every excuse in the book. Oh, the resume. Oh, the money. Oh, this. That's why I tell motherfuckers, man, it's a difference between American fans and the UK fans, bro. If you talk shit about an American fighter and you saying you the best, you this, you that, we gonna pressure your ass to fight that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Especially if it's something big like that type of fight, bro. You're not
Yeah.
gonna get away without that fight happening.
And the messed up thing, man, I hate doing this, but I have to go against my, I have thank God my uncle in the UK is a solid nigga. He even recognized Anthony Joshua's fraud tactics. He knew what was up. But me and him have to go against, it's sad to say it, these UK Nigerians and these UK Caribbean niggas who really ride behind Joshua. I'm like, yo, man, I understand you're riding behind your guy, but he's doing some cowardly stuff, bro. And I'm like, he doesn't want the action. He doesn't want that work, bro. So like, I'm just keeping it real. You guys can cuss me out. You guys can call me all the names in the book, but I just got to keep it a buck, man. Like he didn't want to fight. He didn't want to fight Wilder, man. Even F.A. Ajagba said that he didn't want to fight Wilder because he was going to lose his belts. F.A. Ajagba said that. I got my receipts for that interview. I got my receipts. He said he
Hey,
didn't want the fight. He said
hey,
the
bro.
50 million was there. He said it.
Hey, bro. And another thing, bro. You hear AJ come out saying stuff like, "Oh yeah, I would really love to have this rematch in the UK so that if I had 80, 90,000 fans screaming my name, that'll give me what I need to get over the top." Really, nigga, that's what you need to get
Nigga,
over the top.
you
You know what I'm
better
saying?
be focused on the fight. You better not be focused on people calling your name. You should be focused on the nigga in front of you.
Real talk, man. Hey, Deontay Wilder fought Tyson Fury here in the States. And I guarantee y'all, bro, there was more people in there rooting for Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? You swear Tyson Fury was from the United States. But Deontay Wilder went in there and put that boy on his back pockets twice. Knocked him out once. But you know what I'm saying? But put him on his back pockets twice, regardless of who was screaming who name. You know what I'm saying? So if the fans, if that's what it takes for you to get over, bro, you got it's a post up with a dog on it that say missing. You know what I'm saying? In your neighborhood somewhere. Because you ain't got no dog. You know what I'm saying? Have y'all seen AJ's dog?
What BFTB call him for his 503?
Come out and
Man,
play.
to be honest, man, I really don't think like AJ really has that. I really don't think AJ really has that.
That dog? Nope.
That dog. I really just
Nope.
don't think it's in him.
AJ never had that dog. I got a question. Who has AJ ever knocked out? I just want to know. Knocked out cold. Just name one.
Over the Klitschko.
He didn't knock him out. He got
He didn't knock him out cold.
stoppage.
He got TKO.
He got a UK stoppage. You don't even call that a TKO.
Yeah,
well,
he don't know how to.
Did he knock out Kevin Johnson, Cole?
No.
No, hold up. He knocked out Martin.
Yeah, he did. Okay, yeah, he did.
He knocked out Martin.
He did knock out
Chris Martin.
Hold on.
Charles Martin. Yeah, Charles Martin.
But Charles Martin got back on his feet and went cold.
Oh well, yeah. It was just
he ain't
real
wild. Nobody.
Yeah, he ain't no knockout puncher, so he's not a relentless. Even when he's got those stoppages, it wasn't something that he was just being relentless fighter going after somebody. And then he started smiling like, y'all see this, and you looking at him like, nigga, you a Apollo Creed wannabe ass fighter.
To be honest, like to be honest, I'm just gonna be real. Like, I know it's a random topic, but we really have to ask ourselves, who did Canelo knock out really, and who did Canelo knock out cold? And the only one that really comes to mind is James Kirkland and Amir Khan. But James Kirkland had things going on. Speaking of which, he's coming back soon. James Kirkland is coming back. I was surprised to hear about that.
Yep.
But Canelo ain't really knocked out anybody of no code except for Amir Khan. That was the only thing. But granted, that nigga was 20 pounds bigger. And since I'm on the Earl train, I do got Earl Spence beating Canelo's ass too. Just from the particulars involved. I think Earl Spence will beat Canelo's ass. We know Canelo to gas out in the later rounds. We know Earl Spence to get stronger in the later rounds. We know Earl Spence to have footwork. We know Canelo will be flat-footed. We know Canelo to not really be a long fighter. And when you really think about Canelo, when I really watch him fight, he's a hell of a fighter, but Canelo doesn't really establish a jab like that. Now that I look at fights, he doesn't really use the jab that often. The only time he really used the jab was when he was fighting Mayweather, because that's all he can do. But what I noticed about Canelo is he uses the head movement to try to get inside, like get under your punches and like let off the combinations or whatever the case may be. But now that I think about it, Canelo is just decent fighting outside, but he's not like a really exceptional guy who fights on the outside. And Earl Spence is that exceptional guy who can fight on the outside, and we saw that with Mikey Garcia. You know. So, do you guys want to see that fight or not?
Which one? Canelo and who?
And Earl Spence.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real honest with you.
I do, but I want to see Errol Spence get acclimated to that weight first. I don't want to see him jump up from 147 and go up to 168.
But guess what? That's the only way they'll respect him, because I know it sounds crazy, but as soon as he was done fighting Mikey Garcia says, well, why doesn't he go up 2 weight classes and fight Canelo? That was the talk in the camp.
All right. That's what they're talking about.
You know how they do.
And exactly.
His fans were. And his fans
it's not
were
matter
too.
what Mikey Garcia saying. Mikey Garcia talked all that shit about Earl. He's better than this and that. And Mikey came up for 140 in my opinion. But Earl worried about 147. Come undisputed like he say he want to. Then go to 154. If you can't come, get on the 5 champ there. You don't got to be undisputed. Then go to 160. Canelo still there. And he's still a bad motherfucker. Then make that shit happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to see that fight though. I do want to see that fight.
Now, who do you guys have favored in that fight? Do you think I'm kind of like going like kind of like a little far to the right when I say that? You know, because we've seen the footwork, we've seen like the distance control, we've seen the strength in the later rounds. We've seen.
I got Earl in that fight, but we're forgetting. Here's the thing: I got Earl in that fight, but I'm not gonna say Earl is just gonna go in there and just watch the shit out of Canelo. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Hell no, that's not gonna happen.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
But it's not gonna happen.
But the thing what I do see in that fight is that because of it's because of Canelo's fucked up knees. He can't move like he wants to move. Canelo's still going to be a good defensive fighter. Whether he's got bad footwork or not, Canelo is still a good defensive fighter. And is a great counter fighter. So it's going to be a lot of times where he's going to counter Earl. And Canelo got power. Whether we want to believe that or not. Canelo got power. And
Canelo got a motherfucking team too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but do we got a body? That's the question.
Honestly, I think he
nobody's really tested his body.
Hey,
Nobody actually tested his body.
Well, Errol is going to put that to the test.
Triple G was supposed to.
But we know. But it's like Matt said too. With Earl going to the body, you still leave a shot open to the head. Canelo one hell of a counter puncher. So some coming back, but like I say, I'm riding with Earl too to win that fight, but he got to move up the right way. He just can't jump up right now.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be tough as fuck with the muscle mass. Canelo, that motherfucker can go to the body as well, and that motherfucker can crack. So that's a dangerous fight for Earl.
Yeah, and another thing is, bro, one thing we got to keep into account is that punch output from Errol. I believe that high output is gonna go up there with him. You know what I'm saying? He'll get a little heavier. So maybe the punch output might not be as high, but I think it's gonna be higher than anything that Canelo's fought against.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. I mean, what fights do we have to look forward to thus far? The Lomachenko Luke Campbell fight is coming, right? And then that
on the 24th.
Kovalev, and then that Kovalev and that Yard fight.
That's this week. That's this weekend.
Yeah. So that means that they're on the same day then, no?
Nah. Kovalev and Yard is this weekend. And then Lomachenko is the weekend after that.
Yeah, man. You got the Peter Quill and them cards coming up too.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna even front. I ain't even worried about Peter Quillen.
No,
not at all.
It's just a card though. It's a fight before the Lomachenko now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna watch it.
Hey, and then we got Vosdick and is it Better Be?
Oh yeah.
They fighting I want to say sometime in September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uskatigi's back in September. I'm not gonna lie. I like Uskatigi. I guess it's like how like Mac likes Sulecki.
Magic
It's like
Selecki.
yeah, it's like how you like him. That's how I feel about
Yeah.
Uskatigi. You know?
Yeah,
I feel
Magic.
that.
I'm telling y'all, Magic Selecki is a dog. Y'all gotta understand that. That dude's a
Hell yeah, he
dog.
a dog. He a dog,
I,
right? Shit.
I know I
Nobody
feel that way about Uskatigi. You know, I'm like, okay, um, he's fighting a guy. He's trying to get back into it. After he fights that guy, I mean, I don't. The thing is, I don't know if Billy Joe Saunders is going to really want to swim with those 168 guys because it's like he has options at 168, but he hasn't named the options that are there. The only people he's named, of course, is Triple G and Canelo. But I'm like, you're holding a 168 belt, so like, what's holding you back, bro? Like, you guys can fight someone at 168.
Billy Joe Sanders gonna get the brake fluid beat out of him at 168, bro. Especially when you're talking about the upper echelon of 168.
Yeah, I know.
Man, that
That's
dude
what
gonna
I'm
get
saying.
the brake rotors, pads, fluid, everything
Yeah,
beat out of
that's
him.
what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. And a fight that I still wouldn't mind happening. If he want to come down to 160 without juicing, I still would want to see him fight Boo Boo. That I still think that fight's a fight to make. And since you guys got the same handlers, I don't see anything imploding upon that fight. But he hasn't mentioned his name. He's only mentioned Canelo and Triple G at this point in time.
They're chasing the bags.
That's what he's doing, chasing the bag, bro. And fucked up the mention Andre the signature fight. But that was the fight to show us what Andre is all about. Which we know he had a good ass fighter, but that was the fight.
Yeah.
Yep. That was a tell-all fight right there.
And that's the fight I still want to see. If he has any desire to make that fight. Yeah. Yeah, man. But I can't wait until these festivities begin for this Spence Porter fight. I'm gonna be at every single last one of them.
Hey, you know what I want to see, bro? I want to see Caleb Plant beat up Billy Joe at 168.
That's the fight that can be made. That would be a kind of crazy fight because they're two boxers. So it'd be interesting to see who turns on the aggression first.
I want to see Caleb beat the Thanksgiving stuffing out that nigga. Caleb Plant beat Billy Joe Sanders at 168.
All right. Billy Joe Saunders.
Especially when he let his son punch that man
Willie
in his
Monroe.
nuts. Yeah, man.
Willie Monroe.
Boy, I'd have thumped that little motherfucker inside his head so hard, boy. You give a damn.
Bothered me. And the way he did that crackhead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. Growing up in the hood, we respect crackheads. Just because they ain't fucked up, we still respect them. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. Best car wash you gonna get in the hood is from who?
Crackhead.
Shit. Anything you need, say, man, I need TV. They'll go get that bitch for you. You tell them what kind.
Where I grew up from, you got some crackheads out there that's cock strong, whoop your motherfucking ass. You play with them.
Shit, where we all come from. You can't beat no crackhead. I don't care what nobody say. They already ain't got no teeth. What they got to lose?
Hey, especially if it's a rock on the line. Shit.
Boy.
Samson on your ass.
But yeah, Billy, the way he let his son kick Willie Monroe on the nuts like that and punch him, I say, come on now, man.
No, they He need his ass whooped. And I think Caleb Smith is gonna be the one to do it. Caleb Smith gonna beat the brakes
Um,
off that boy.
well, I will say one thing about 168. I don't know why he's so mad, but which call it,
You breaking up, champ.
break his face. I don't know where that animosity came from, but
Who'd you say?
I don't know.
Who'd you say?
I don't know if there's a backstory or something that happened or something like that. But he didn't have that energy when he was at the press conference. He seemed like chill and mild mannered and stuff like that. But all of a sudden, there's a report saying, "Man, I want to break that nigga's face." I'm like, "Damn."
Who you say?
It's Benavidez.
Oh yeah, Benavidez said that on the boxing scene.
Yeah,
I want to see that too.
He said, "I want to break his face." He said, "That's what he said." I'm like, "Damn."
Does he know that dude a hoe, man?
I'm a Benavidez fan. I'm right. Benavidez ain't no hoe.
He knows which one call it a hoe. He knows because
He
he
knows.
was talking about Caleb Plant. He wasn't talking about Billy Joe. He was
Oh,
talking
I
about
thought you meant he was talking about Billy Joe.
No, he called. He said he
was talking
told
about Caleb
no
Plant.
he because Caleb, Caleb Plant been kind of talking in the media, and shout out to Caleb Plant. But Caleb Plant been talking in the media. He's been on talking about, man, come on,
Keep
David Benavidez, so we can
keep
make
your
this
nose
unification
clean.
fight. Yeah, keep your nose clean. Yeah, don't fuck
Mm-hmm.
up the money. Yeah, go ahead. He been slaying a little slick shit, and it's been kind of irritating David Benavidez. And David Benavidez straight up said, "I can't wait for this fight because I want to break his face."
Oh, okay. Hey, come on, sweet hands.
David a gangster, boy. David gonna
Huh?
break his face too.
I'm telling y'all, everybody be tripping. I like Caleb Plant. I think Caleb Plant is the second best at 168, but I think David Benavidez is the best at
It's number one.
168.
There you go. I'm with
Hey,
you on that, Mac. Like I
hey,
like
well,
Caleb Plant too, bro. But David
I got.
Benavidez, young, his output, and that boy got power.
And he fast.
Hey,
The hands ain't
y'all,
slow.
y'all, y'all already know me, man. Hey, I'm Team Sweet Hands in 168.
I know you in Tennessee though.
Yeah.
It's the same.
You know what I'm saying? And hey, and it ain't just because I'm in Tennessee, man. I think that dude got the goods to run 168.
Well, I can't really, I'll
But
say he's a hell of a fighter at 168, but
And I
I
like David
rewatched that
Benavidez too.
Uskatigi fight. Hey, I rewatched that Uskatigi fight in round number 9. That nigga was about to get stopped.
man, listen
That
to me.
nigga was hurt big time.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
like,
Like
oh shit.
you put the pressure on
I
Caleb Plant,
forgot
bro.
about this thing. I'm like, that
Caleb is a
nigga,
hell of a boxer. I like him. The dude got good
gonna
feet.
get hurt,
He got quick hands. But like you just said, Fuller, I
but
seen
he
that
gapped
fight.
out. He
Yeah,
gapped
what
out.
you can get to his ass, and if you can put the pressure on him, you can get him, bro. And David Benavidez, that motherfucker can put the pressure on you, though. But Caleb Plant is a sneaky puncher, bro. He a sneaky puncher. He got some little pop on him, so it's gonna be a good scrap. But I
Yeah.
just think David
Yeah.
Benavidez. I think the output, man, his output. Go get Caleb Plant.
You remember what we were saying about Earl Spence, how he's relentless, and it's kind of the same thing about David Benavidez. David Benavidez don't know when to stop.
Don't take no for an ounce.
Yeah,
He laid
But
once he get going, he don't know when to stop.
well, this is another thing about like the
Hey,
output things. It's like selective output. They know when to put it on you. They don't just like put it on you like out of nowhere, They put it on you like selectively, but when they do put it on you, man, you need your umbrella,
hey, and I hear what y'all saying, but I think he gonna learn when to stop. When Caleb tell that nigga, "Hey, stop," that's gonna be it.
Man, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be a good scrap. I want to see it. I can't wait to see it. Hey,
it's
Mac. One thing that I forgot to say that I was gonna tell you earlier, bro, and this was in regards to Navarrete.
Yeah.
Hey, that boy talking about another fight or two, and he going up to 126, bro. I like Navarrete, but that broke my heart because he getting ready to run up there with Shakur now.
Yeah, he needs
Man,
he needs.
oh,
I'm not a big Navarrete fan. I'm starting to just get into it and watch him now. but I think he needs to unify 122.
Yeah, man.
Going up to
Hey,
126, that means you putting yourself in Leo Santa Cruz, which I think it'll be a good fight. You putting yourself in Gary
yep,
Russell, you know, matter of fact, well, Oscar Valdez dropped the belt, so you ain't got to worry about him no more. But yeah, you got all these guys
yeah,
over there. You're not beating none of those guys. Leo Santa Cruz is the weakest link right now.
yeah. It's gonna be bad for him at 126, man. I just wish he stayed, but he say he having trouble making that 122. So it is what it is.
It is what it is. You know, these fighters, it ain't number 4 pounds. It ain't number four
Yep.
pounds. But yeah, I don't see him beating none of those guys. I damn sure don't see him beating Joshua Wilmington. I don't.
That'd be a good fight, though. That'd be a good fight.
He's just taller than Josh. I still don't see him beating.
Yeah, man, y'all boys been going in, man. Y'all already know how I feel about Sweet Hands, man. You know what I'm saying? We already know, man. He beating that Mexican, man.
Hey, talk to him, 503.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you niggas is drunk on with Benavidez, but bro. You can't compare him to Earl Spence, bro, because he ain't did shit. Who has he beat at 168, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, who? Please tell me. Explain. I need to know. You know what I'm saying? The test, like, who is his testimony? Where he at?
You can say the same about Caleb Plant.
I,
Caleb Plant got
I was
Osataki.
just
That's
finna
it.
say that.
I mean,
I was
I mean,
actually finna
shit.
say that, but you know,
It is what it is, bro. This is the same thing with him.
That's
It's a
why. That's why.
50-50 fight, bro.
That's why I don't get into the resume game because everybody's resume can be punched and picked out. But I know what you're saying. But when I look at David Benavidez, bro, I look at the output, I look at the height, I look at the relentlessness,
The
and
power.
when the power. When I look at Caleb Plant is, like I say, he a boxer with sneaky power. But even with his boxing style, bro, once you put him up against the elite fighters, they go hit his ass to the body, make him sit down and fight, and that's when he get in trouble.
And then he
Hey,
cuts easily. He cuts easily too. I'm not gonna lie. Uskatigi pieced him up.
hey, but you know what? I'm gonna say this, man. The same thing that you saying with probably except for the relentlessness, man. But you described Uskatiki the same way a lot of people was describing Uskatiki going into that Caleb fight.
and you're right. And I did, and I was one of the ones that did that. And I picked
The
Uskatiki.
I ain't gonna lie.
Uskatigi in that fight is no. The thing is about Uskatigi is Uskatigi he can box, but he didn't establish a jab. He was just looking for a sneaky. He was looking for a sneaky shot, and then boom, he would hurt him. He got that sneaky shot in the ninth round, but the thing is, Caleb Plant held a lot. As a matter of fact, in the second half of that fight, Caleb Plant kind of cruised during the second half of that fight because he kind of already did enough in the first half of the fight.
Here,
Two knockdowns, you know, he already did enough in the first half. But the second half, that's when Scotty said, well, you know what, let me kind of put it on him now.
Future Past TV said David's punch output and his chin will be the difference in that fight. Another thing, like you said, we said the same thing about Uskatiki. Uskatiki don't have the power David Benavidez got. Not even close.
He hits hard, but not like that. He hits hard though. Don't get me wrong. That he got power, but he doesn't hit as hard as David Benavidez.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, the chance I give.
Okay. Since Benavidez got so much power and he's so strong, Hercules. All right. You know what I'm saying? The Mexican Hercules gonna knock out the Anthony Dog the Real.
I got him stopping the real.
Okay.
Okay. Me too.
I got him stopping him.
Okay. So if he don't stop him, then that means that we put too much gas in his ass, right?
No, because I can't say that.
He can go in there and beat his ass, and the real can just last.
Because the way he knocked out Jalen Love, I can't sit there and say that
Really,
we put
bro?
too much, bro.
You slick, boy. You slick.
No, but Jay Leon.
I know y'all not finna sit here and act like Jay Leon. Hold on. I know you're not gonna sit here and act like Jay Leon Love was just completely washed the fuck up.
No,
When
but no, but
hold on.
Jay Leon Love went in there with the wrong game plan in the first place, trying to fill himself up and still get hit.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie to you though. I knew Jay was going night though, man. I ain't gonna.
I
Yeah,
did too. I did too. But I didn't think he was gonna go night that fast.
Man,
Me
I seen
and
the
503
hype
was standing
ass
next.
all in Benavides, man.
Me and 503 was standing next to each other when he got knocked out at the fight.
I like David Benavidez, bro, but don't act like the hype ain't there, bro. Why is he always on Earth's undercard, man?
David
Why?
Benavidez
Because they building him up.
The nigga is getting hyped, man. You don't see it?
Nigga, he part of the cartel, nigga. I ain't saying shit
Hype
about it.
ass.
I'll tell you one thing, guys.
That's what it is, man. You niggas is high. You niggas is high, bro.
I ain't smoked today, so I ain't high nowhere. What's up,
I got
nostrils?
what you call it though. I got if Bibble decides he wants to test the 168 waters,
If
I got
Charlo move up to 168 right now, he beating them. He beating that Missy. But you know what? Uncle Al is smart. He ain't gonna do that.
You saying Fruit move up to 168?
Charlo. If Charlo move up to 168 right now, he beat Benavidez.
I don't know, bro.
Man, you drunk, bro. You sleep.
I don't know if Charlo beat Benavidez at 168. I ain't gonna lie to you. Not going to his first fight.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
possibility.
what I
You can't
was
just go up
saying. Like he'll have to get accustomed first before he jumps in those waters. You know, because believe it or not, there's some murky waters at 168, man. And I'm kind of getting frustrated that those guys aren't fighting.
Benavidez is a fucking killer. 503. You don't see that boy attitude? That boy don't give a
Nah.
damn about
I fuck with Benavidez. I just like fucking with Matt because I know you fuck with him.
I know why you think I'm over here quiet. Because ignore him a bit.
I like Benavidez, man. Hey, bro.
168 is actually one of my favorite.
I'm a ride with the Mexicans, but at the end of the day, man, he do got them people around him, man. You know what
Hey,
David Benavidez Senior, you know what I mean?
Hey, let me ask y'all this though.
What?
You know, for a while, bro, we was kind of like disgusted at 147 about these dudes not fighting each other, man. Is it starting to feel that way at 168?
Well, you know, 168 is one
Nah,
of my favorite weight.
Getting that way is getting to that point where I'm like, yo, what's up?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's a few of these fights that, you know what I'm saying, that could have happened already.
Yep.
Hey, but check this out though. I just put something in the chat. Mike Coppinger just wrote the article. He says, who holds all the boxing? Who holds all the power in boxing? He are the top 25 most influential figures in the sport. Who y'all think number one?
Al Haymon.
Goddamn right.
Hell yeah, Al number one.
And
Numbers don't lie.
You know
Numbers
what I
don't lie at all.
You know what I don't like about this whole thing about the hate of Al Haymon?
Right.
Man, it's all because Al black, man.
No, it's not only that, but Al Haymon does things that like other people don't do. He financially looks out for these guys.
Exactly,
So after they fly, they're good. They don't
That's
have to be. They don't have to do like. They don't have to like be on some other stuff. Like Bob Arum is not going to do that. He
teach you how to invest in none of that shit.
Yeah, Bob Arum cares about Bob Arum. That's it. Eddie Hearn cares about Eddie Hearn. You know,
go to Bob Arum. Right, go to Bob Arum. Talking about you want a promotional company. He gonna do your ass like Don King. Don't come through that door with a lawyer or another motherfucking promotion company. You better take your ass on about your business.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like he's not gonna set you up like to like be like, okay, you got this going on. Okay, you like when you're done, you can do this. You know what I mean? He's not gonna do that.
Especially if you black. You ain't even coming over to the motherfucking Thanksgiving dinners, no nothing.
Yeah.
That motherfucker had Lomachenko, all them motherfuckers over for Christmas. What turns Crawford? That motherfucker be right somewhere else. Ain't have no nigga over this house.
Exactly.
Shit, I bet you can't
Exactly.
name nobody that been over his house. Andre
For
Ward
real.
ain't been over there. I bet you Lomachenko have though.
Yeah,
I
he
bet
has.
you. I bet you, bro. I bet you Michael Collins is too. Look how you praise Michael Collins.
Hey,
I'm check on him,
have
bro.
y'all ever heard of a guy named Nick Khan with CAA?
Uh-uh.
The
Nick
co-head of
Khan.
CAA. I gotta find out who this guy is, man. Cause I'm looking at these top three. I mean the top five, and they got this guy named Nick Khan. I put the article in the hangout, bro. If y'all want to check it out,
What's what's
it's on
CAA 503? I never heard it.
the CAA. That's a television uh promotional company, I guess. I don't know, bro. But
Oh,
it's saying this dude he broke up the landmark to return boxing to ESPN. He got the deal done with Wilder and Shelly Finkel for the Fury fight. You know what I'm saying? And he working on the Fury fight in the rematch in 2020.
That name sounds familiar now that you say that,
Nick
bro.
Khan.
That sounds real familiar.
They say he engineered the new WWE deal for USA and Fox for for 2.35 billion. So
oh
he
yeah. He a
a
big
money
dog.
man.
Oh, he a
Yeah,
major player then.
yeah, he a
Yeah.
big dog. Ain't no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and number and
he
guess who they got number two, man? Foolish boy Canelo, the middleweight champion, is number two.
Canelo ain't
Well,
no joke, man.
we already know
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
We already know that. We already know he's the cash cow.
That's why
That's the thing.
he really
The
run
thing is,
Golden
look,
Boy.
look,
Yeah.
Hell,
Real
man,
talk.
look.
without a doubt.
Hey, but you know what, man?
It's
He's
interesting,
the
man.
and I'm wondering, are they taking that 365 million into account? Because he hadn't gotten all of that yet. That's broken up into a fight per fight basis.
Yep,
But
Hell
that
yeah.
that's
right.
what 35 million per fight. You know what I'm saying? That's still big money. But I'm just wondering if they putting him up there under the Khan and Al Heyman because of that $365 million deal.
Hell yeah, that's the
Yeah,
first thing they put in the article.
but I
The
can tell
10
you now.
fight, $350 million
Yeah,
shit deal he got. Hell yeah.
Canelo could have
Ain't
left
nobody
them
making that
motherfuckers.
money, bro, but him.
Exactly, bro. That's what I say. He could have left that shit and bet on himself. If Canelo would have went to Al and did pay per view, he still have come out on top.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, wouldn't nobody make more money than Canelo, and he be
Nobody,
making
Mm-mm.
man.
way more. He be making Floyd Mayweather money right now.
Facts, bro.
Yep.
And keeping all of it.
Yep.
Keeping all that shit.
Well, this is the thing about the whole Canelo situation. People are willing to like get a Canelo money grab fight, even if the stipulations go totally against them. But it's just the fact that he's the cash cow guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna cash out if you make that fight.
And I was
Like
talking to
that.
Carlos Dansby, the football player, bro. That's what it's all about. The motherfucking money at the end of the day.
Yeah, like that's why. I mean, there's probably guys who think they can beat Canelo. Don't get me wrong. There's guys who think they can beat Canelo, but it's just the money grab. That's
I,
the guy you fight who's
I
gonna
mean,
make
but
the most money.
you look at the options as a fighter, bro. You can fight Canelo, um, get what I'm saying, $8-10 million in a fight with his stipulations, or you can fight a nigga with no stipulations in his favor and make
Hey,
1.5.
hey, Mac, check that article out I sent, bro.
Yeah, I gotta get the athletic.
Yeah, download it, bro. It's free.
What the athletic?
Yeah, the app. Yeah, I got the app.
No, I got the app, but you gotta pay for that shit. That shit ain't free.
Oh, well, yeah. I got I still got the free trial thing going, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I'm about to say you
I'm gonna be
paying
honest
for
with
it,
you like
you
this, bro.
paying
I ain't
for it
gonna
and don't even know it.
yeah.
They take like a
Hey,
nigga.
I'm gonna tell you something about that about them apps. They'll start fucking around and charging your phone.
Hell yeah.
Like your Google account started getting charged. Cause I had an app like that was charging the shit out of my Apple account. I'm like, why the fuck my Apple be getting and I went through that shit. That's what it was. Like ESPN. ESPN Plus, that's getting taken out of my Apple account.
Yeah, that's why I pay my shit at too at the Apple account.
Yeah, and I watch that shit everywhere. Anybody, whenever I go to somebody's house and want to watch the fight and they tripping, I log into that ESPN Plus. And good thing about it, I can log people out of that hole. It ain't like Netflix.
Mm.
I'm looking at this motherfucking list and it's saying Eddie Hearn is number 4 and Bob Arum number 5.
Oh,
That's
how
it. That's
so?
it. Ain't no way. Ain't no way Eddie Hearn got more
They've been
power than
taking
Bob
care
Arum.
of.
Well, I don't know, bro, because they looking at
With
from
the zone, he got the zone where
yeah,
he
he
getting
got the
certain money.
zone deal, bro.
That the zone deal ain't nothing because it ain't as much money as people thought it was. And the zone is
Right.
not. The zone ain't even a lucrative. It's not even a lucrative network. Bob Arum got ESPN behind it. Bob Arum snatched up Tyson Fury and took a stronghold over the heavyweight division outside of Deontay Wilder. You got Eddie Hearn got Terrence Crawford. That's a major player. The only person that that Eddie Hearn has is Anthony
Anthony
Joshua.
Josh.
You got Dillian White, but he ain't really nothing right now. You got Devin Haney, that's gonna be something in the future. And
Yeah.
then you got Boo Boo Andre. Boo Boo Andre is something, but at the moment, Canelo's that chess piece that you need. Now,
Yeah.
if you want to go the fact the Golden Boy got more power than Eddie Hearn in my eyes.
Hey, well, what does it have on there as the reason why? Because it should have like their accomplishments or whatever.
The reason why I say Eddie Hearn has access to a large budget in boxing at approximately 125 million per year from the zone,
And
armed
from
with the
out the zone. Yeah.
war chest that Englishman has disrupted the way business is done since the moment he's entered the American landscape last year. That's all in addition to the massive business Eddie Hearn does in the UK, where matchroom events routinely play to sold out arenas. I'm sorry, I had to
And
yawn. Hearn holds a long-term exclusive broadcasting deal with Sky Sports in the UK. That 40-year-old is easily the biggest promoter in boxing craze England, and already he's promoted some notable events in the US. There's no bigger star in his stable than the former heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua. Hearn sold out Madison Square Garden for Joshua US debut, and now Eddie Hearn has secured a site fee for exceed more than 40 million to bring the rematch with Andy Ruiz Jr. to Saudi Arabia. It's more, but I ain't gonna fit read all that shit. But we're gonna backdoor and say Aram turns 88 in December, but he's still as outspoken and present as ever. No one is better at creating headlines for his events, and even at his advanced age, he's never missed a fight. Aram has presided over news conferences recently in Japan and Northern Ireland this summer, while he's attended to business in Russia and Kazakhstan as well. Armed with 54 dates on ESPN/ESPN Plus per year, Top Rank is positioned greatly with the wide leader. Even if the boxing talent is lacking in scope outside of Fury, there's Vasil Lomachenko, Terrence Crawford, but only the heavyweight champion is a true pay per view draw. False. I'm saying false to that because it said Crawford because they talking about Crawford and Mir Khan fight generated less than 200 buys. If Crawford been fighting somebody real, it'd have brought more money than that, more
Yeah. I
money
get
than
you.
that. And also they forgetting that Top Rank got a new way now too.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, but you one thing I will say, bro, who's the pay per view star over there at Top Rank?
As of right now, they don't really shoot.
E- exactly.
So
They
who's a
don't
pay
really
per view
got
star?
nobody.
Who's a pay per view star at the Zone?
Uh,
AJ.
Ain't no pay per view.
Ain't nobody watching. Maybe in
What?
England,
Hey,
not over here.
okay, yeah, in the UK, AJ,
That's in the UK.
and
Guess
and I
what?
don't.
Hey, guess what? In the UK, Vasil Lomachenko is a pay per view star too. So is Tyson.
he
Tyson
is.
Fury is a major pay per view star over there in the UK. So let's say that
Yep.
ESPN got two. If you want to go that route, I'm saying in America, who's a pay per view star that Eddie Hearn has?
Nah, nobody.
Exactly. You'll get better numbers putting one of the top ranked fighters on the pay per view card than you would one of those to the zone uh, matchroom fighters. That's what I'm saying. So with that being said, who is going to be? How is Eddie Hearn has more power? I don't see it.
They going off
They
that
they
deal
basing it
with the
off the
zone.
money.
Yeah, there you go. That money with the zone. That's what
They're
they basing
basing
it
it
off
off
of.
the money.
That's it.
Yeah.
That probably burned Eddie Hearn up when he saw that article too. God damn it, I'm behind Al Heyman again.
You hear me?
Yeah,
Shit,
man.
everybody behind Al Heyman. Shit, he number one.
I ain't fucking
Yeah,
with Al.
Yeah.
Shit, Nick Bob Arum number five and shit. He been in the game for damn near what 60 years.
And the sad thing about Bob
You know what I'm
Arum is
saying?
he's trying to do the same thing that as much as he hates Al Heyman, he's trying to do the same thing that Al Heyman is doing. You know, Al Heyman has over 100 fighters signed to him. You know what I mean? That's why this is what I have against him so much. It's the simple fact that, you know, that's why, like, he's going to want you to sign to him in order to get the fight you want. So say if there's one guy over there with the last missing piece of the puzzle, Bob Arum's going to want you to sign up to that puzzle for at least 3 fights until you get the missing piece. And it's not even a guarantee you'll get the missing piece. You know?
yeah. I think that's a promoter thing, bro. I think every promoter, and I'm using the word promoter in the sense of a real promoter. Al Heyman is a manager. He's an advisor, so he's not included in this. Every promoter, that's a strategy for all them dudes, bro. Oscar's gonna do that. Bob is gonna do that. We seen where uh Eddie Hearn tried to get Wilder over there with a 2 or 3 fight deal for Wilder, so he could fight Dillian White and then fight somebody else and then maybe fight AJ. That's a
Yeah,
tactic, man,
exactly.
that them promoters use.
Yeah, they do. All the time.
Kathy Duval, Lou Pinella, they all do the same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob Arum's so sick on this damn contract. When you become champion, it automatically reset the contract
Yeah,
to 3 more fights and shit. So they always
yeah,
find a way to slick them down fighters into something. That's why Al Heyman go continue to be number one because he get these fighters their freedom, and you got these faggot ass niggas out here that's jealous because Al getting these fighters their freedom. You know what I mean? So
yep,
they can feel how they
Yeah.
want to
And
feel,
that's
but they
what
ain't locked in, feel like no
they're mad
goddamn
at.
slave. Right?
real talk.
And that's what they're mad at. You know, they're mad that whatchamacallit, that they have freedom. And that's the thing. Terrence Crawford tried to save face by saying he works for himself, that he's his own boss. No, you're not, my nigga. Because if that was the case, you would have been fighting the guys that you say you'll fight.
Exactly, bro.
You know,
That's why Tim Bradley stuck his damn foot in this mouth. Why
Yeah,
exactly.
didn't fight Earl Spence? Because wait a minute, I'm going to give it to you. When the hell has Top Rank did business with Al Heyman? Okay,
Yeah,
motherfucker. So what
exactly.
changed now? When you talking about the big
Exactly.
fights?
But didn't he
Like, get the
fight
fuck
Devin
out of here.
Alexander? Or
Yep,
was
yeah,
that with Devin Alexander with Golden Boy?
with Golden Boy. Yep.
Oh, okay.
But still though, like we seen Al do business with Bob Arum, but it wasn't on that big level. You know what I mean? That's why I said on this stage when you talking about Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence, 2 of the biggest fucking stars in boxing, it's gonna be man, it's gonna be so much to get that shit done, bro. From the A side to the network to the money, you know what I mean? It's gonna be so much. It ain't just snap the finger and say let's make it happen. Okay, we can make it
right.
happen, but it's gonna be so much shit that's going through the to get it over with. They might give each other a fucking headache after they finish making the damn fight happen.
Real talk.
Yeah.
That's why I
So
just be listening
so
to niggas,
so
man.
so before we end this shit tonight, I do because I didn't get to cook on that shit when I was on 503's channel because my phone got to tripping, and I was trying to talk about that Tim Bradley shit. So man, what's y'all everybody's thoughts on that? Because I didn't get to cook, and I know Fuller he went off on his rant. I didn't even get to hear it.
I'll go first, bro. My thing on it is this. Tim always had something against Earl, bro. We understand, Tim. Yeah. You said Kell Brook was gonna do this to Earl Spence. You said Mikey Garcia was gonna do this to Earl Spence. We all know, bro. You didn't like the fact that when the WBC mandated that damn fight, you ain't want it. You know what I mean? Fighting Manny Pacquiao is understandable. We understand that shit. But we know that um, We know that Terrence Crawford beat your ass in sparring. We know that. You can't whoop your ass in sparring. You try to sign him. So of course you're on the Terrence Crawford bandwagon because your ass on the top rank side, bro. So when it come down to Earl Spence doing this thing, being big as he is in the sport, overturns Crawford at the division. You know what I'm saying? You want to shit on this man to try to make it look like, oh, this, that, and the third. He ain't fought nobody. Same shit Roy Jones saying Earl Spence haven't proved himself. It's just all bullshit. The man been proved himself. The man a fucking champion. Now that it come down to, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers at 47, outclassing y'all ass, go pass y'all ass up with the money and all that shit. You want to hate on the young man coming up, bro, because you feel like, oh, he's ducking Terrence Crawford, which we know ain't true. Even when Terrence Crawford said he ain't ducking, he gonna say, you know why Terrence Crawford said that? Because he's a businessman. He has to say that. If he don't say that, man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, bro. Earl already said he gonna fight that man after. Like, I just got to watching Earl and Kell Brook, and after the fight, he said, I want to fight Manny Pacquiao, or I want to fight fucking Keith Thurman to unify the belts. Ain't shit changed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit changed. Now that Crawford there, Crawford gonna get his shot. But it's just like when Bradley say that bullshit, bro. It's you can see the hate coming from him, man. You can see the hate coming from him. You can see why he say this shit. You're on the ESPN in the top rank side, so you want to make it like a motherfucker ducking T-Bud Crawford. Of course, we want the PBC boys to fight Crawford. You know what I'm saying? I want one of their ass to step up and fight the dude. But at the end of the day, it's business too. This ain't no little boy sport. It's business. And Crawford chose. He stuck his ass on the Al Heyman side, so you do what on a fucking Bob Arum side, so you do what Bob Arum tell you to do, especially when Bob Arum calling Al Heyman racist and all this bullshit. Nah, no ice. Then you expect a motherfucker to turn around and do business with you. Like, get the fuck out of here with that hate and jealousy shit, bro. So once Earl, like I say, Earl get past Porter, and then if he get the Manny Pacquiao fight, hopefully he get that bitch and get that third belt. Earl come to the table as the A side. Like it's no question on who the A side. Earl the A side, and Al Heyman running the table. And then we'll see what they ass want to talk about.
Yeah, man. So what's your thoughts on the Sergeant Box?
Pop this off.
Man, I got a saying to go, haters only hate because they love you and they don't know how to express it. You know what I'm saying? Money brought up some good points. You know what I'm saying? Earl in his career is surpassing and outshining what Tim Bradley did in his. And for some reason he's so caught up in that it's kind of like the Floyd effect. You know what I'm saying? Floyd don't want nobody to outshine him. Tim Bradley the same way. You know what I'm saying? When Errol gets these belts, gets these championships, gets these big scalps on his resume, and then goes to the booth and takes over commentating, I want to see what Tim Bradley gonna have to say then, because he really gonna be mad. He gonna be big mad then. But yeah, it's man. Tim needs to just stay an objective commentator. That's what he needs to do. I know it's hard at ESPN because ESPN want everybody to just cheerlead for their guy, but that's what he needs to do. You know, Errol's been true to his word. You know what I'm saying? He's following his roadmap. Al made a good plan for him. He's sticking to the plan, and it's paying off. And that's all it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Bradley need to just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I got on that.
Fuller. What's going on, Kelly? I see you, Wookie Woo. I see you, Omega Red. Well, hey, so Fuller, give me a little bit of your rant from earlier because I missed all of it. So tell me what's your thoughts on the whole Tim Bradley shit.
You're gonna like really not like me. A lot of people are not gonna like what I'm about to say. But in regards to Timothy Bradley, he's a company man for number one. Okay, he's the same guy who said, I see what Mikey sees too in Earl Spence. I see what Mikey sees too. Number two, it really comes down to the fact that he's catering to these Bud fans because Bob Arum does not cater to these Bud fans. I've said it before and I'll say it again, okay? And a lot of people are not going to like me. I've blocked people from my channel. I've blocked some people from my Instagram even. Terrence Crawford is an excellent fighter, but when it comes to 140, the best guy he beat was a guy named Gamboa, who came up in weight and who actually had him hurt at one point in the fight. At 147, I disregard Terrence Crawford's resume all completely. He fought a guy with 2 left feet who was just obviously bigger than Manny Pacquiao and just basically bullied Manny Pacquiao to win that fight. There was no skill involved in that fight. And he fought a guy who got shot in the leg, okay? His leg was shattered. The nigga's leg was shattered, okay? So at this point in time, Tim Bradley needs to really just be quiet and maybe call and tell ESPN, why don't you put Terrence Crawford against a guy who we can have as a measuring stick against how he would do against Errol Spence. But in the meantime, he's capping for Terrence Crawford, and Terrence Crawford ain't fighting nobody, okay? He's fighting Mean Machine next, okay? And then the hypocrisy comes in. Yeah, Errol Spence is ducking Terrence Crawford. Yeah, he's ducking him. The only reason why he's saying Terrence Crawford is saying he ain't ducking him is because he's a businessman. What kind of businessman has a boss, my dude? Come on, cut it out.
Right.
And then you say, well, you know, I didn't fight Terrence Crawford because when do PBC guys fight top rank guys? You know, PBC guys, I'm on top rank. We don't fight PBC guys. I'm on top rank. You know, when do we do business with PBC? So which one is it, Playboy? Is it the other side of the fence, or is it you just having a personal agenda against Errol Spence for whatever reason?
What is weak-minded ass? Don't forget after Manny Pacquiao whooped his ass. Man, I'm just going to kill myself, man. I'm just getting death threats and all. Get your weak-minded ass out of here, someone.
It's like that nigga looks funny too, man. And at the end of the day, and you know, I hate to say it, a lot of these Bud fans are from Nebraska, and they say, well, me and him played in the sandbox together. Get the hell out of here, man. So for Tim Bradley and for these Bud fans, until he fights a real live dog at welterweight, I'm gonna hold him to this account right now. You know, that at the end of the day, Bud Crawford is a skilled fighter. He's an excellent fighter. He's a great fighter, but he is not proven at welterweight. At the end of the day, right now, he's fighting bums or has-beens at welterweight. Okay?
I feel that.
And that's how I'm gonna play it. So Timothy Bradley can shut up because Errol Spence is fighting the fights that matter. He's not talking the fights that matter. Okay? He's fighting the fights that matter. Okay? You can't say that he's ducking when he's unifying the division. Okay? How is that a duck move? When you really think about it, let's be honest. The WBO belt is a top-ranked belt. Who have been the last champions on that WBO belt? Top-ranked guys. So I'm at the end of the day, man, these guys are gonna say what they're gonna want to say, but I'm sorry to say, but Terrence Crawford has been fighting bums, and so this is why it's hard for me to get behind him, man.
Right on.
And Timothy Bradley can shut that shit up too. For real.
All right. Well, 503. What's your thoughts on this whole Timothy Bradley Coonan ass situation?
Yeah, man. I just feel like, bro, this nigga Timothy Bradley, man. I mean, he got a right to his own opinion. You know what I'm saying? But all this company man talking, this coon shit he doing, man, is blasphemy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you didn't fight not one PBC fighter, nigga, when you was in your prime, nigga. Cause I mean, we always say when these fighters get their big opportunities, whether they come up short or they don't come up, you know what I'm saying? Or they win or they don't come up, you know what I'm saying? Whatever happens, happens, bro. You still got a name. You could have still fought Sean Porter. You could have still fought Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? You could have fought Danny Garcia. You could have fought all these guys, bro. But you ain't want to. You ain't want to fight Marcos Maidana. You ain't fight Kell Brook. Who did you fight, bro? Besides Pacquiao and Marquez, bro? What? A Provodnikov? A blowed up 140 pounder? I mean, come on, man.
Hey,
Like,
503 that almost killed his ass in the ring.
yeah.
Yeah.
I almost gave this nigga a fucking CTE, hemorrhoid, man. This nigga was finna be out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? I still kind of think bro off his meat rack, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You know, he need to go get a CAT scan or something, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he's sitting down, in a commentating booth, man. And you was the one, if I'm not mistaken, you know what I'm saying? What, I don't want to pay all the sanctioning fees for the belt. I'd rather just have one belt. Meaning, nigga, you rather fight for one belt, which is the WBO belt, meaning the top rank belt, meaning that you don't want to go on the other side of the street. Code word for I'm a top rank fighter, I'm a good boy, and I'm gonna do what my boss say. So nigga, shut the fuck up and let these young niggas get their money and they gonna fight each other. Ain't nobody ducking nobody. Terence Crawford and I already came out and said Earl ain't ducking him. So why the fuck is you niggas still talking at this point? Why? This shit is just crazy, bro. Now, if Tim Bradley would have fought Keith Thurman or he would have fought Sean, then I wouldn't have nothing to say. I'd be like, well, I mean, maybe he just want to see the fight, bro. But this is an agenda, bro. This is gas in the ass. This what this is. He got a battery in his back. And he gassing up Bud, man. That's what he doing, bro.
Because a lot of these niggas are from Nebraska. That's why.
No, and
Hey,
Terrence Crawford whooped his ass in the ring with his weak ass.
well, let me say this. And see, we looking at, but we forgetting at one point, this motherfucker act like he was for the cuss. Talking about he'll beat somebody ass. If you would have beat his ass, motherfucker, you'd have got your whole ass in the ring with him. That's
Exactly.
number one. Number two, you sat there and talked about, yeah, he ducking him. But then back door and say Al Heyman wasn't doing business with, Bob Arum wasn't doing business with Al Heyman. Didn't you just contradict your whole ass self? You just basically said it wasn't no size of the street. This boxing, the best fight, the best. But then you backdoored and said it wasn't no. We wasn't doing business with Al Heyman. So you basically saying that we was on our side of the street and we wasn't fucking with them niggas over there.
Exactly.
But you want to act like the same shit ain't going on now. Y'all actually was doing more negotiating with each other back then because y'all was trying to make the goddamn Mayweather Pacquiao fight. So y'all was doing a lot of negotiation with each other back then.
Exactly.
It was a lot of cross fights going on back then, and that was before PBC got as many fighters as they do now.
Yeah, that's why I don't get down with Mr. Timothy Bradley, man. Or I really don't get down with Top Rank in general. Don't get me wrong. Top Rank got some guys.
I'm like
Top
this.
Rank got some guys. Like Shakur Stevenson. They got some dudes on there. But it's just the way they move and the way they operate. I really can't get down. As a matter of fact, someone told me that there's going to be some guys at Top Rank coming to the boxing gym, and I just said I really don't care at this point because I don't want anything to do with those niggas, man. I'm sorry to say it. At the end of the day, Top Rank has an agenda, and they're picking up where HBO left off. That's why they're getting all these Eastern European fighters, and that's why they're getting these overseas guys. I'm sorry to say it, but people still don't know who Tyson Fury is here. Even after the Breakfast Club interview, people still don't know who he is. But you're trying to push him down our throats like he's the best thing since mom's apple pie. Come on now, man. That shit ain't gonna work, you know? Especially who he fighting. He fighting the next guy Tyson Fury is fighting. He's fighting a guy who works at the assembly line at Volvo in Sweden. Come on now, dude. You can't fool everybody, man. And that's what I have against Top Rank, man. It's like these little tactics are not really cool, man. You guys are like trying to fool people and trying to say that you're giving these big old fights, but you guys are putting your guys against handpicked opponents who
But I'm gonna say this, Fuller. You can't sit there and blame him for doing that when you got you got people like goddamn Frank Warren doing the same thing. You got uh you got Matron doing the same thing. They all putting themselves through bullshit ass fighters. PBC is the only one
Yeah,
giving us the
yeah,
best fights right now.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I have to call it a spade of spades. You know, that Frank Warren is just as guilty. I'm not gonna even lie. Frank Warren, he may go in on Eddie Hearn, but he does the same thing as Eddie Hearn does. You know, he's one and the same. In fact, they're like clones when I really think about it. So with that being said, man, I don't respect any of these promoters, man. I really don't. I don't respect any of these promoters, dude. These promoters are jokes. The reason why they hold on to these fighters is because they think these fighters can't beat these guys. And that's just the bottom line. And they know these belts are negotiating tools. They know that. And so that's why they don't want to part with these belts. Because these belts mean a side, these belts mean more money, these belts mean which one call it? Networks. That's what it means, man. And so that's why they keep on doing the same thing. So, I'm sorry, I can't get down with them, man.
It's cool.
Especially Top Rank, man. For real.
Man.
Top Rank is a joke. It really is.
And you're right. I'm not gonna take nothing away from it, but man, I'm about to get ready and close this one out, man. I appreciate y'all coming on here cooking with your boy, man. It's been a great show, man. And Fuller, let me get some last words, my brother.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the link, man. I appreciate it, man. It was nice tapping in and stuff like that, man. Stay tuned, with the upcoming fight footages. I'm going to be there in effect. I hope that I get these credentials for the media workouts and everything, because I'm going to be there. So stay tuned. There's a lot of good stuff coming. There's a lot of good stuff coming from all of us, man. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, keep grinding on it, bro. Keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop. Man, Money Brown. Man, let the people know what you got in works too. And give us your last words.
Oh man, all love. Appreciate it, bro, for the link. And I got a lot of shit in work, man. I'm still working on Tevin for him. I got J Rock. I got a few nice fighters coming on, man. I just gotta stay consistent and stay on their ass to get them interviews, man. But other than that, head back to the school, knock this shit out the way. But y'all stay following my brother. Stay ready, man. One of the realest cats out here in these streets, man. Salute to Fuller, salute to Ryan House, to 503. I'm gonna go subscribe to Fuller and Ryan House. But it's all love, man. Just stay tuned. Money Brown TV. Y'all know I'm standing on suckers next, staying sucker free. And I'll be back with another one, man.
Already. I'll be looking for you to go live tomorrow because you be having me crying laughing when I be at work, dog.
Man, all facts, bro. All facts.
Man, Rough House, man, close me out, bro. And tell the people what you got going. Rough House, you there?
Oh, my bad, man. I'm
Oh
sitting here
yeah.
talking on mute, bro. Hey, man. But as always, man, I appreciate you hitting your nigga up on the back phone. You know what I'm saying? Give me that link. Let me come on and chop it up with you, man. It's always a pleasure rocking out with my man 503. You know what I'm saying? Stay ready, to Houston hard hitters. Hey, and if you ain't subscribed to the homie, Stay Ready Boxing TV, you slipping on your pimping, man. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. tap that bell icon so you can get them good notifications. You know, my man go live and when he put out them good videos and everything, man. Shout out to my man Money Brown. Shout out to Fula. You know what I'm saying? All the usual suspects is normally here, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what it is. I am that boy Box. This is Rough House Boxing TV. And y'all make sure y'all stop by the house. Just remember to wipe your feet, close the door behind you, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Block fam, man. And that's what's up. I'm out.
Man.
G.
Appreciate it, bro. Man, shout out to all everybody that's been rocking with your boy. Shout out to y'all for coming on the panel with me, man. Hey, I'm still doing the ticket giveaway. The drawing is gonna be Wednesday afternoon at 11. It's gonna be no, I'm gonna do it at 10 in the morning. I'm gonna do it at 10 in the morning. That way I can get everything together and everybody get to know who's gonna win, where to meet me at, how to get your tickets, and everything like that. But I'm still doing the ticket giveaway. So as of today and tomorrow midnight is going to be the end of participation. But if you go ahead and do everything now, you can be entered into the drawing. All you got to do is follow me on Instagram. If you already subscribed to my YouTube, you cool. But just if you haven't, subscribe to my YouTube and go follow Next Fight Up on IG. Let me know you did that, and you'll be entered into the drawing. It's that easy. You don't have to buy nothing, and the tickets. These are $30 tickets. I got 4 tickets. You know what I'm saying? So that lets you know I'm spending money on this. But go ahead, put yourself in this, and come see my boy Jericho Walton against Victor Terrazas at the Arabian Shrine this Friday, August 23rd. You're gonna get to see Josh Freeland make his pro debut. You're gonna see the return of Devontae Williams. You also get to see the return of Andre the Silverback August. It's gonna be a great fight. Just be in the building. Paul Waller's gonna be there hosting. It's gonna be a great event, man. Y'all come on through. If you're not gonna buy tickets, go holler at Coach Johnson at Savannah Gym on Ashcroft 6909 Ashcroft, Houston, Texas 77081, or go to nextfightUp.com and get your tickets. But man, I appreciate everybody coming through, man. Shout out to the whole LDBC Lions Den boxing community. If you didn't know, now you know. Shout out to everybody that came through fucking with your boy today. Make sure you like, comment, and share my videos to all your social media platform, man. And you know what it is. It's your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. 1.
Tigos ring announcer for Golden Boy Promotions, and you're watching Stay Ready Boxing on YouTube. Stay tuned.
Man, follow my boy, Stay Ready Boxing. He's the best. Let's go, champ. I'ma come by, sip a deuce. Let me 3-wheel poke yo on hot juice. Sitting sideways, boys in the days. On a Sunday night, I might bang me some maize. Maybe OJ's, oh, they going crazy. Some say I'm lazy, wanna have my baby. Ain't gon' get me locked down, I can't get locked. Pull my Glock, I'ma come down. Hustling rocks on my block, cause they gon' pay. Wanna make my fitty, keep the beat steady. Drop your drop on the belly. Make your trunk wave, keep your corner paid. Make that trunk wave from the cradle to the grave. Me and screw you, what you wanna do?